nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420. Ho, ho, ho.
I've been jotting all along, they remind me of a time I've forgotten. I was plotting on a song, I was riding, I was squatting in that lot, and quickly things reached a new height. Tonight, I'm writing in the King's Speech, a new life, fresh clothes, new Nikes. When you rap how I do, then you do what you like. My ascension was bold, I was grown in the winter, I was always meant to be cold. Carry on a blood tradition many centuries old, and that's why you love to listen to the vengeance we owe. Let's go off in the spinning wheel of havoc, it's a paradox. Back in the violent time travel, yeah, I'd rather not. Things was looking bleak, now we didn't have a lot, but I don't need too much, just as long as I have a shot. Finding dope with the needle in the haystack, searching for a blinding hope. We've been going way back, future tripping to discover we've been killed. Means nothing in the present moment, all your cards reading zilch.
What we about to do here is get into some raw shit. Look. Shooting for the stars, that was never an option for us. I was dropped from the bus, onto the dust. So fuck a star, I hit the rockets above. Hostile as fuck, locked in the cuffs, and I was boxed in for months. And I'm stopping when my pockets are stuffed with profits from drugs, options and tons. Studied the game with my own very optics, it's bugged. Loyalty is royalty, no talking the gums, it's sockets and plugs. While Crockett and Tubbs try to watch what you done. Fuck that, they could lick my crotch and my bum. 9mm wanna kill a Peter, I'm finna be the one to show up and blow up, go up, what? Hey, I bombed the meanest, everyone was on the penis as soon as they heard the song that Copy did with John Salinas. Copy might slam him if the shotty type jamming. Shout to John and the fucking Gotti crime family.
The beast out here can't fuck with us, got him living in fear. We off that raw, catch us in your city with some G's on tour. The beast out here can't fuck with us, got him living in fear. We off that raw, catch us in your city with some G's on tour. Raised on honor traditions like Albanian bass, I made the score of a lifetime. Then lay low down in Mesa, no trace of a chaser. You get the pure shot, showing off in the club, they're waiting for you in the lot. You sound dumber than a thought, trying to teach manners. This New England's best, take a look at all the banners in the street like city planners. Real G's the quiet kind, bragging about your paper, got you in a bind. No school books, screw crooks after your bag. Wanted to be gang till you got cap for your flag. Even a capo ratted like those codes never mattered. Now they're looking to line him like he was waiting to get tatted. The block is shattered, better off in the burbs. I seen too many friends die to give a fuck about curbs. Built tough like the Serbs, my words are superb. Got a look on my face that says, do not disturb. Ha.
Stand for your Huru, playing for Buku bucks like Mansa Musa. Study the hand that shoots ya, child soldier from the land of Hutu. Eating spam out the can, not fufu. Pulled up in a tan of Zuzu while you're buying a gram of doodoo. Now you're dead, Alabama Zulu. No more spamming YouTube. Trying to be what Pele is to soccer. The #1 chief rocker. Move units like Jordans at Foot Locker. And move souls and chakras. Spit animal bars, Chewbacca. Spit venom mixed with vodka. Bad blood like Neil Sedaka. Pitch this heat like Tanaka. Strike like a panther. Biting my style's not the answer. Bite off your ear like a Vanda. Villainous like motherfucking Cobra Commander. You spit slanderous propaganda. Feeding your constituency cancer. I spit street sonnets and eloquent stanzas at random foreign verandas. You spit lies about pandas. I'm the eucalyptus to the koala. Follow my rhymes like devotees follow Allah. Christians with the Bibles, Jews and their Kabbalahs.
Crime is money, that's the name of the game. Just get paid, nigga, fuck the fame. Lay back and smoke me a pound. Then I compose a furious sound. Yeah, rest in peace, Killer Shy. Watch your back in these streets, do or die. And all I do is cash checks in. Wherever the money at, I'm headed in that direction. You should've known from the jump. Watch your body get blown from the pump. I don't sell crack no more, I sell bars. My 16's the price of luxury cars. Superstar in the hood, they love me. Never put a punk ass rapper above me. Put him beneath me, 6 feet deep. Fuck a rap battle, this is real street beef. Most definite, I'm the host wrecking shit. 1, 2, 1, 2, mic checking shit. Stop being greedy, jooks need a play too. Like that Russian told Rocky, I'ma break you. We 300 deep, wildin' in the club. Back pocket carrying black mask and glove. That's for the getaway, no face, no prints, no license plate, window dark tint, thoroughbred nigga, you a mixed breed. I'm a V6 nigga, you a 6
homeless veterans with limbs missing, innocent victims put into prisons. Parents is pill popping, fiending for government prescriptions. A man homeless, feet full of fungus, dying with gangrene, sleeping in garbage with rats, sipping the bottle of Jim Beam. I put hatred on paper for pages. In this concrete jungle, we the animals, that's why they lock us in cages. Acquaintances and enemies acting like friends and fam, waiting to turn your body into the corpse of a dead man. Since I was a baby in the bib, my pop said most of the neighborhood murderers kicking it and playing cards in the crib. A good man, my big sister never preferred it. She grew up having crushes on gang members and men who have murdered. As a kid, life was my only teacher. I didn't play video games, I played chess with the Grim Reaper. I'm legendary, you just an imposter. The cops wanna mace me, I gargle mace like it's a spray of Banaka. True story, let me verbalize. My genetics is permanently polluted by poisonous government herbicides. Yeah, you don't want no parts of the war. I'm a bloodthirsty, hungry and starving, meat-eating carnivore. This New York City in your headset. You pussies leaving your pissy bed wet, begging and crying. Rugged man, is he dead yet? No. No face, no prints. No face, no prints. No face, no prints. No face, no prints. No face, no prints.
We're live. Boom, baby. How we doing? Just doing a million things at once here. All right, let's see who we got here. Let's give a quick shout out while I wait for some people to show up. Jess Palmer. Mario. Angela Baby Carson. Hey, Ray, I played your Flat Earth Anthem song with my speaker driving through the high school. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, Angela. That makes me feel good. Because in my head somewhere, I never been to Canada, but I can picture my song being played over the border and a bunch of kids, you know, school. Thank you. I love it. I love the visual. Mr. Super Sidewinder. 3 fingers. Tequila is dangerous. Makes your pants fall off. I don't drink tequila, but I drink whiskey sometimes. Bad news. Bad news bears. 3 fingers. Sue Finelli. Christian Gallo. I've eaten bugs before. Tequila worm, then I puked. I don't recommend it. I had the tequila with a scorpion in it. You ever see the one with the scorpion? From you got to get it in Mexico. They have one with a worm, and they have one with a scorpion, an actual bottle with a real scorpion. Yep, and bottles of mezcal too. Got to search for the Black Pyramids for Cobra Commander. We have COVID Commander. Just so you guys know, we have a lot of COVID Commander merchandise at the Teespring store. But here he is right here. You guys want to see him, what he looks like. This is COVID Commander. I have t-shirts, I have backpacks, I have all kinds of stuff in the t-shirt shop, COVID Commander. All right. Leave it at that. All right. Well, I'm getting better at this. Thanks for bringing it up. So then we got Kristen Gallo. I already gave you a shout out. Super Sidewinder. There's 3 fingers. There he really is. There he goes. And let's see anybody else. Sean Osborne. Present. Boston Ray. That's me too. Anybody else here? Singeman was here too. I seen him. He should be here. He'll be jumping in. So today, I quit smoking blunts for like, you know, cigars for like a long time. I used to smoke like 16 blunts a day. Like 16 blunts a day I would smoke. So I quit smoking them because of the tobacco and it's bad for you. And I just gave them up for a while. And today, it just all got to be too much for me all over again. Everything was just too much for me. And I just went back to smoking blunts. So I smoked my first blunt today in a long time. I rolled my first blunt. It's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike. You never forget it. You never forget it. So if you guys want to join me.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Smoke.
Yeah, Asian. To all my punchline niggas. I spit that funny shit. Yeah, cause I don't be on that funny shit. My niggas keep it serious. About to have some fun right now though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you this shit. Yo, 1 bag of weed, a couple 6-packs of brew, some brown and some clear, yeah, show you how this rapper do. For the sake of rhyming, I go hard and simply spit and quick to diss every nigga in the game like 50 Cent. Yeah. Show me your greatest soon as you point your best out. I have my niggas jump him on the spot and stomp his chest out. Fuck out of here, all you rappers is nerds to me. I'll fuck you up real bad, then disrupt your surgery. My chrome lethal on minors and old people. My bitch can steal a whole kitchen set from Home Depot. You old dudes need to learn to train your daughters. That's why I'm at the strip club making it rain with quarters. For the cause, I smash tracks with emphasis. Airheads, I backhand, hoping I slap some sense up in. And for the record, ain't none of you niggas got bars. Rappers start singing with dreams of becoming pop stars. Like smoking on some weed, drinking on some dream. This is our everyday. Make a little cheese, hollering at a breeze. This is our everyday. In the studio or off to a show. This is our everyday. OT with the O's, you can purchase for the low. Cause this is our everyday.
Yo, samurai, shogun, karate chop, dogon, fist of flying fury, your jewelry will get you stolen. Honor the great, honorable state. Wait. For diamonds and apes, my apes like to climb on your face. Go gorilla over monkey bars, groupie cooch and chunky cars. Yo, the chunkiest kicks and scripts from the super guards. Real Malachi Yorkish, y'all dorkish. Swine rhyme, oink on your mind, it's all porkish. Open your mouth for Polish sausage. Raps cold as bosses. Meditate off marijuana with higher forces. Freeze fire and burn ice. Born Christ, legendary for throwing knives and leaving torn mics. Oh, yeah, that. Generals peel your hair back, punch you punchline punks out. Now that's a head crack. Head rap, I copyright words straight out the pyramid. I'm serious, my paintbrush bleed too. Period. Bitch.
Smoking on some weed, drinking on some drink. This is our everyday. Make a little cheese, hollering at a breeze. This is our everyday. In the studio or off to a show. This is our everyday. OT with the O's, you can purchase for the low. Cause this is our everyday.
Chem dog and shot and Thai weed, I bring plenty. Always keep the eighth after me, I'm King Henry. And the Visine, if I seem Chinese, don't mind me, the lime green 20s got me blacking out like 1920. What, like I'm here to amuse you? Why do I seem funny? I'll shoot your hand off, make it look like ice cream running. And you're licking the wound, I'm stupid Ori though. I'm king of the castle, you say for over and over. You're Super Mario. GCM, releasing gems, teaching men a civilized way to get a nice spray and leaving Tim. Believe it, it's him. The animals loose on your bitch as the cannibals drool. My first impression throws people off, no mechanical bull. Copying vintage black fitted hat, cocky like he invented rap, making bitches mad like I'm Spencer Pratt. Worry me with dames, so many foreign dimes following all in line. I probably should find a currency exchange.
Smoking on some weed, drinking on some drink. This is our everyday. Make a little cheese, hollering at a breeze. This is our everyday. In the studio or off to a show. This is our everyday. OT with the O's, you can purchase for the low. Cause this is our everyday.
Let that shit rock.
Smoking on some weed, drinking on some drink. This is our everyday. Make a little cheese, hollering at a breeze. This is our everyday. In the studio or off to a show. This is our everyday. OT with the O's, you can purchase for the low. Cause this is our everyday. Let me hear that.
I smoked like that whole blunt during that song. All right, so I don't know. I was waiting for some people to show up. I guess no one's showing up. So let's do this. Let's pick up. All right, so YouTube's been busting my balls. Yeah, let's get into that a little bit. I did an awesome stream last night. They blocked it. They blocked it because of a stupid James Corbett thing. You know that one clip. All right, after all that shit I played last night. If you guys watched the show, some of you were here. You've seen all them different. They cut my channel off twice during the stream. They because of the Wizard of Oz and all that shit. And I thought for sure it was gonna be the Wizard of Oz. It was like copyright blocked. I was like, oh, it was definitely the Wizard of Oz. I went back and looked. It's like James Corbett and Gwen Stefani. You know when they were singing "We Are the Champions." They blocked my whole stream for that. And I went back and looked, and it's fair use, dude. It's fair use. It's only a few second clip. So, and they're not even giving me an option to fight them and dispute it. Like, they're like, no, you can either take it down or you can take that clip out. One or the other. They didn't say I can appeal it. I can try to say fair use. I can't fight it at all. They just gave me two options. Like, either take the entire stream down, or we're going to leave it blocked, or you can take that clip out. And I don't know. I took the clip out now, and it's still blocked. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they put the thing back up. And it was right before the stream almost got 200 views, dude. They're keeping all my streams under 200 views. As soon as on Michelle L, I finally had a few videos that got like 1,000 views, 1,100 views. They were going over 1,000. They took the whole channel down. They don't want me to get any views or anything. They just keep messing with me, blocking on me. I don't want to say I'm a victim because they're doing it to everybody. I mean, I was watching a stream a little while ago and they cut it out midstream, and other people lost their entire. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so then, there's people losing their channels. Right now, what's going on is everybody's watching BitChute. I have BitChute. I'm on BitChute. I'm on Odyssey. I'm on all these different platforms. I'm not on Rockfin yet, but from what I've been seeing is Odyssey is good for live streams. BitChute is good for views. You can say whatever you want on Odyssey, and then you can move it over to BitChute and get your views over there. And I've been getting just as many views on BitChute as I've been getting on YouTube. So YouTube, I noticed everybody's streams have been low, not just mine. A lot of people, very few people left on YouTube. Everybody's leaving YouTube. I believe that YouTube is turning into MySpace. YouTube is turning into MySpace now. So I just wanted to go over that real quick before I get into the Mandela effect. Let's see. Boom. Oh, hold on. Let me get the sound just in case. I'll share anything. It doesn't bother me. I'm done playing these YouTube games. Let's see what's going on here. They just find any reason they want to block your stream. Someone probably snitches. It's probably somebody calling and ratting on me. Let's do this. Story of my life. That's the story of my life. Somebody calling and ratting on me. It's been happening my entire life. All right. So anyway, let's see. This is where we were at. So basically, I tapped into this Mandela effect database. There's so many Mandela effects here. I just been going over them every night. Some of the streams are up on Odyssey now, never to return to YouTube. Some of them are still up on YouTube if you're lucky. So we were at, last night we got all the way up to Mona Lisa smile. So let's do it. Okay, so the Mona Lisa smile. I remember the Mona Lisa smile because when I was a kid and I went to school, and I remember throughout my whole life, they were talking about how she was making like a sad face. She wasn't smiling in my reality at all. It was like a mean face, you know? But now she's smiling. Let's see. Alternate, blank expression. Yeah, it was kind of a blank expression, but I even thought it was a little mean looking before. Current, smiling. Already been chewed gum. You're right. ABC, already been chewed. You're right. I know about that one, Angela. Few paintings can have been studied more throughout history than the Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, the most famous work of art in the world, according to Wikipedia. Even her expression has come under intense scrutiny. That enigmatic smile, but not the level those today who appear to be experiencing the Mandela effect. I can't say mass memory discrepancy effect. I can't say that. I'm sorry. They remember her with a totally blank expression, with absolutely no hint of smile at all. Looking at her today shows she definitely is smiling. Only the argument is to what degree. Some are explaining this by noticing our brains interpret things differently as we age. Yeah, okay. Facial recognition is a crucial life skill which develops more as we get older. The thinking is we see a blank expression when we are younger because we haven't tuned in enough to recognize her subtle smile, or they have been looking at two different Mona Lisas, which were painted 11 years apart without realizing it. Whoa, so now there's two different Mona Lisas? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to that. All right, let's see. Look at that. Yeah, I remember it more like this. What's this? I can't really read it. It looks like it's in French or something, or yeah. All right, let me click on this for a sec. I hope this doesn't bring me off into someplace else. Let's see. So they said there was 2 different Mona Lisas. I never heard of this. 2 different Mona Lisas 11 years apart. You guys seeing this? So there was an earlier Mona Lisa and a later one. Right here, you see? This, if you would, all right, here we go. Okay, yeah, so they don't match up. You can see side by side right there, they don't match up. The earlier Mona Lisa and the Louvre Mona Lisa situated side by side, scale to scale. So there's one at the Louvre, and there's one at the Louvre and, you know, the art museum, and then there's one at an earlier one. The fabric of the garment, the embroidery near the bust, the age of the subject, the portraits are approximately 11 years apart, and instantly the woman in the Louvre Mona Lisa appears to be about a decade older. So it's a different lady in both pictures. Wow. That's a trip. Does anyone else think that's a trip? Because I never heard of this. I mean, I knew that the smile changed, but I didn't know that there was 2 different Mona Lisas. Was anyone else tripped out by that? I don't know. All right, let's go back to this. So this is a video I'm going to take a risk of playing. Truth in Life, 200 subs. It's a Mandela Effect channel. Sub them. You see this? Truth in Life. Sub them. Let's go. Bear with me. Hey, Morgan, my landlord's a piece of shit too. So we got that in common. All right. Oh no, get me out of here. Jesus. It brought me to YouTube. All right. So look, they have another video up here that the Mandela Effect people put up here, right, on this website, and they blocked it. They blocked it off of an online website from you. All right. Well, attention, Mandela Effect people who run this website, alternatememories.com. Shout out to you. But you have a missing video here now that YouTube has blocked for the Mona Lisa. Just keeping track for you. Thank you. Make a note of it. Put a new one in there. Fix it. Keep this site up. This is important. All right. So what do we got? This is a really good site. I'm not sure who made this. I have a feeling I know who did. I don't know who, but I have a feeling I know why. And if we didn't go there, it's because we didn't go. And that's it. And now we need to understand why we didn't go there. And we'd crack the case wide open. Beam me up, Scotty. All right, so what do we got now? All right, I'm just trying to go in order. Did we do ET phone home? All right, let's do the ET one. I remember him saying ET phone home. Now he says ET home phone. Okay, is everybody all right with that? Did everybody consent to that? Morgan, did they friggin' ask you if they wanted to change if it was all right with you for them to change this from ET home phone to phone home? It's phone home. It was phone home and now it's home phone. All right. Who okayed this? Did anybody give their consent? You ready? ET phone home. ET home phone. When ET first learns to speak, swap to the famous line around is the mass memory discrepancy effect, the Mandela effect at work in the famous Spielberg movie. Some are saying when our little green friend first learned to speak, he actually said ET home phone and not the line ET phone home. He said ET phone home, dude. This was during my time period. I was alive for this, okay? This was when I was a little kid. I seen this movie when it was new. I remember this movie, okay? I was a little boy, man. The little kids loved this shit. He was in a bike. He flew over like the moon or some shit. However, all the MMDEs being reported, this is probably the clearest explanation yet. The line is swapped around once in the movie. The first time he says it, from then on, the order is correct, and the way everyone remembers it, furthermore, is only said the correct phone home. All right, so the misrepresented Mandela effect. There are many people who are dismissing this Mandela effect because they think it is just saying that ET never says phone home at all. That's not correct. The ME is that the first time ET learns to speak, he says phone home. It does not swap it around just the once, that time in the entire movie. Whereas now it is seen what he does swap the words around. I'm just going to play it. Who is this? Luke Grammath. Subscribe. I'm finding all these new channels.
Phone home. E.T. phone home.
Like you've never experienced it before.
E.T. home phone. E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
Like you've never experienced it before.
Yep. You're right, Angela. It was phone home. Come on. It was phone home so bad, dude. It was so phone home, dude. It was so ET phone home, dude. Look, it even says it up the top. ET phone home, dude. Everybody knows it's fucking ET phone home. I'm sorry. It pisses me off sometimes. The Mandela effect pisses me off. Does the Mandela effect piss anybody else off sometimes? Like when you see like a new one on the TV, you start like swearing. You're like, sometimes I get sad. I'm like, oh no, that sucks. That's like something out of my childhood that's gone, that I'll never see again. You know, like, what the fuck's going on? Like, where am I? Can I ever, am I ever going to make it back to where I was? you know. And then other times I get pissed about it because I'm like, that was like one of my favorite things, and now it's fucking gone, you know. Especially when it's something you know you remember and they telling you you're wrong. Like some of these things, I'm like 50%, you know, 35%, but like some of them I know, like, oh, all right, like this one, Sex in the City or Sex and the City. I know this one's old, but like, all right, this is weird, but this is kind of an anchor memory for me, because my best friend used to watch this with his girl, and I used to go over his house and like he, you know, like to hang out with him, and he'd be like, "Yo, I'm watching Sex in the City with my girl." You know what I mean? Like I'd have to leave because it was time for him to watch Sex in the City with his girl. You know, my bet he passed away. God bless him, but God bless his soul. But he was my best friend, and it was funny because you know he'd always be watching Sex in the City with his girl. Like whenever it was on, like once a week, I'd have to leave during Sex in the City time. So I remember this show. I never watched it, but I remember that it was called Sex in the City. Okay. Sex in the City. All right. Well, now it's Sex and the City. It's Sex and the City. Okay. It's always been Sex and the City. Sex in the City never existed. Yep. Angela knows it was Sex in the City. Yeah, definitely.
The nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series are
Kim Cattrall, Sex and the City. Kristen Davis, Sex and the City. Megan Mullally, Will and Grace. Cynthia Nixon, Sex and the City, of course.
They'll probably cream me for this one. So what? I just want to make it clear. They're saying Sex in the City. They're not saying Sex and the City. Listen closely.
Roberts, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Okay, and the Emmy goes to Cynthia Nixon. Sex in the...
He said Sex in the City.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex in the City. And Jane Kaczmarek, Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm in the Middle.
And the Emmy goes to... Go ahead.
He's like, he couldn't even keep it straight, dude. Who is it?
Go ahead.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
He's like, yes.
Sarah Jessica Parker has received 10 Emmy nominations for her work on Sex and the City as an actress and a producer. This is her first win in this category.
The category covers TV series, miniseries, and TV movies.
And here are the nominees.
Yeah.
Kim Cattrall, Sex and the City.
Megan Mullally, Will and Grace.
Cynthia Nixon, Sex and the City.
Parker Posey, Hell on Heels, The Battle of Mary Kay.
Jenna Rollins, Hysterical Blindness.
And the winner is Kim Cattrall, Sex and the City.
All right, I'm not gonna play any more of that because it's too much Grammys, dude. They're gonna kill me, or whatever award show that is. I think they're already blocked me for that. All right, this stream will already be blocked. Yeah, so hold on one sec. I'm rolling another blunt here. All right, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna need another break. We're gonna need to roll another blunt. We're gonna need to take a break. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get through this. You know, it's a 500 list of Mandela effects. Okay, we're gonna get through them all. But we've already, you know, I gotta take a break. I gotta have to play another song. I need to get right. I need to get my head together. I need to get my head in the game. If my head's not in the game, it's all over. The game over. All right. Let me see. What do we got here? What can I play? All right.
I supposed to go? I don't think I could do this for too much longer. These are the last verses I'll ever write. Lonely roads have been walked, the winter's been long, the ice is never melting. The price of my sins, I'm on a credit card, still paying my debts, my personal health's sweltering. Kids looking up to me, what should I tell to them? The nightmares upon me, the dirty laundry is on me. I am the darkness standing amongst an army of zombies. The serenade of a renegade has been sung already, and then some, but the past is catching up, coming to get me. People know my blow to face everywhere I go to chase a cop. I need to slow down, I need to stop. It motivates my flow to space, and motor races in my thoughts. I'm moving at the speed of light, I can't slow the pace. Mommy crying on the phone, wife kicked me out the crib. Strangers wanna buy me drinks, write about the life we live. Push me deeper down, I creep around in this isolation. But what am I after now? What is this life I'm chasing? Back into the darkness, everywhere that I go. My enemies are all dead, it's all my survival. It's all about being more ruthless than a rival. Pistol in my pants with my hands on the Bible. And I can't see the world beyond. I'm too far gone, I can't go home. He's starting to drink again, I seen him smoking in the alley downtown the other night. He's doing coke again. He thinks he's getting rich, he's just gonna be broken in a million different pieces with the hands of fate choking him. I'm still alone, walking with the killer's toll. I never left this place, but I don't feel at home no more. My memories are moving slow, my past is speeding faster, full of anger and rage. And I'm a greedy bastard, dollar signs in my rhymes, Benjamins are in my eyes. Enemies are hard for me to see, pretenders in disguise. My mind's fucked up inside, I can't remember lies, I don't even know the truth. I've been on a bender like ever since September, right? Now we're into February. What about the bodies in your past that you said you buried? I can't remember shit, taking up the cemetery. The voices in my head are back, you talking to them already? Back into the darkness, everywhere that I go. My enemies are all dead, it's all my survival. It's all about being more ruthless than a rival. Pistol in my pants with my hands on the Bible. And I can't see the world beyond. I'm too far gone, I can't go home.
What's up? Still rolling my blunt. So, did anybody notice that Freedom Grower is gone? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, people. No, my buddy Freedom Grower. That's my friend, man. That's my buddy. His whole channel's gone. You guys haven't noticed? His whole YouTube channel's gone. Freedom Grower. He's gone. But you know what? Luckily, he made more channels. He's over on Odyssey and he's over on BitChute. So you can find him in both places, I think. Well, I see him on Odyssey. He told me he's on BitChute. He found me on BitChute. It's impossible to find people on BitChute. But you know what? He found me. He found me on BitChute. So I give him props for that. But yeah. So everybody needs to I don't have the link handy right now. I got weed all over my hands, actually. Like stuck. It's like sticking to I'm sweaty. It's like sticking to my hands. But if you just search Freedom Grower on Odyssey, it comes up, dude. Make sure you show him some love, dude. He just got his channel taken down. He just got his life ripped apart, dude. You know, and you know what he did? He didn't even do anything wrong. He just took a bunch of his old videos that were like private, unlisted, and he just made them public. He just went and made a bunch of his videos public. I remember looking on the screen and seeing like half the screen was like Freedom Grower. And I was like, whoa, he's been uploading a lot. I thought I was on his page. I was like, is this my subscriptions or is this Freedom Grower's page? I was like, this is my subscriptions. He uploaded like 20 videos, but he didn't upload them. He just made them from old. They were unlisted to public. And then they're striking him so many times that he's just getting strike after this. The strikes are still coming in and the channel's gone. So they don't like us, man. The shit that they allow on YouTube, if you look for stupid shit, you'll find like the most craziest most dumbest shit that they leave up. But for us, it's crazy. It just makes me think like we're on target. What we're doing is obviously the right thing. We're using it against them, and they don't like it. We're taking the platform that they gave us to use against us and using it against them. It's like technology, you know. They gave it to us to trick us so that they can get all of our data, sell our data, and shit like that, and learn everything about us and keep track of us. They didn't give it to us for us to, you know, expose them. So they don't like it. They're getting rid of us. Plus now YouTube's becoming more and more mainstream. Every day on the TV, they're adding more things. All right, let's get back to the Mandela effects. Boom. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here on YouTube. I don't know. I hope we will. But I'm on Odyssey and I'm on BitChute, so make sure you follow me everywhere. It's in my it's in the description of this video. All the links for BitChute, Odyssey. I have 2 Odyssey channels. Because you never know. One day you could wake up and all my channels could be gone on YouTube. Unfortunately. All right. So I did ET. I did the Ford logo one. We did Sex in the City. Febreze or Febreze. This is weird. Only a few people are affected by this, like 9.6%. It tells you when this is from, too. January 25th, 2016 was when they noticed this. So Febreze has 2 E's. And now what? Hold on. Some people are experiencing Mandela effect with the popular Procter & Gamble change too. Look at that. They spelled Procter & Gamble the old way. Well, it used to be Proctor with a T-O-R. Is that the way it's spelled now? It was spelled Procter, P-R-O-C-T-O-R, and now it's T-E-R or vice versa. I'm not sure which one. It changed. Today, all the references to Febreze, but may have alternate memories of being Febreze. Okay, so it's Febreze. It's Febreze now. The Mandela effect that convinced him is Febreze. Monterey Bible. Febreze convinced this dude. Dude, that seeing 2 E's in Febreze was enough for this one. He was all over for him. Happy birthday, Mr. Super Sidewinder.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Monterey, and I'm here to talk about the Mandela effect and everything that's been going on lately with that, the changes. Because we have a new change, you may have missed it. I'm going to ask you a question, a quick question. How do you spell Febreze? I know, right now you're going through your mind, you're trying to think about how it's spelled. Well, if you've been affected by this latest Mandela effect, then the Febreze bottle has changed. So I'm going to show you because I'm definitely a consumer of Febreze, as you can tell. So I noticed this change. I was a little shocked. I'm going to show it to you. Or was it backwards? Maybe backwards on this video. But it's just that. Anyways. It's spelled right here with that easy E. Okay. Now before, Febreze just spelled F-B-R-E-E-Z-E. Now it's E-Z-E-E. So I think it's a little weird. One of many changes. Now, I don't present these changes to you to freak you out or to make you scared about anything about what's going on or to like blow your mind. But I want to talk about basically collective consciousness and how this world is trying to just mind control everybody. Now, if you get affected by the Mandela effect, you're slipping through the cracks. The mind control is not quite working with everybody at the same time. And mind you, this is some different things. Like, there are some things that I remember normal and they don't know. So it happens in different things. We don't know.
All right. That's cool. Thank you. So just lost. I just X'd out of that. All right. I can't play too much of these videos or they'll be blocking me. So we know the Febreze changed, right? Right. Cool. What the fuck's going on? All right. Get that back up. At least I have it bookmarked. Yeah, the spell check. Yeah, Jenny, the spell check, man. It corrects me the old way sometimes. It doesn't know what to do. All right, let's do this. I got it back. We got it back. There's other things on this website too, besides Mandela effect list. I'm just going over the list first. We'll go over the whole site, dude. There's tons of shit here. There's a Mandela effect test on here to see how Mandela. You can take the test, and then you can be part of these statistics. All right, so we did Jaws. Yeah, we did Jaws. We did the all right. Gordon's, Ford, Febreze, Skechers. I mean, I don't really know about this one, but I'll go over it for the people that might. I mean, I don't know. They say it had a T or no T. Skechers with a T or Skechers with no T. So now it doesn't have a T, but people remember it with a T. And they're telling you it was founded in 92. Skechers and she better known spelling. It looks plain wrong. All right, this is Moneybags. Moneybag 73. He's got a lot of videos up here. All right, let's see.
Everybody, how you doing today? I would like to discuss Skechers today. I remember Skechers with a T. Most of my life, it always had a T. Only in the last 3-4 months have I been seeing it without one. I had this in my original video I did in March for the Mandela effect, but I would like to put it into the voting videos, so it'll be voting video number 23. I'll have the other 22 videos listed in the more info section. Please thumb this video up if you remember Skechers with a T. If you have memories of Skechers with a T, where you existed and you were conscious in another reality with all these other things that have changed in our memories. Please don't get me wrong. If you're a skeptic or someone who doesn't notice anything being different, Skechers has always been this way in this reality, but many of us have memories of it with a T in another reality. So for some reason, many of us now who have raised our vibration to a certain level are able to see these changes. Some of you don't agree with that.
I used to think when people in this community, in any community, because used to say like things like you're at a low vibration or raise your vibrational frequencies or we're vibrating at a higher frequency. I used to think everybody was nuts. I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. Well, like what he just said. But you know what? Now I do see it. I am vibrate because now I'm vibrating at a higher frequency. And when I go out, I can feel it. And I can feel those lower frequency zombies trying to just suck me in and pull me down as I walk.
Or don't see it that way, that's fine. Anyhow, regardless of the fact of why this is going on, please thumb the video up if you remember a T. Please thumb it down if you don't. So let's look here. I want to show you.
So yeah, let me explain that real quick.
2004, 5.
So for those of you that don't know about Moneybag 73 channel, he has like these voting videos where he wants to find out, you know, well, he started pretty much the voting. He started the Mandela effect voting. He was the one who wanted to figure out how many people are affected, how many people remember it one way, the other way. There's no wrong answer. He used to have you thumb up the video if you remembered it, or thumb it down if you don't remember it, or you remember it one way, thumb it up. If you remember it the other way, thumb it down. But then they took the thumbs down away. So now nobody can thumb down anything anymore. So he still does something, but it's not the same. It's not like it used to be.
6, people were searching for Skechers and with the T and without about the same. You know, almost a 1-to-1 ratio, a little higher ratio of people searching that didn't have a T. But it really splits here in 2009. We started having a 4-to-1 ratio, and then a 5-to-1 ratio of people searching for Skechers that doesn't have a T. So way more people now. That's been widely accepted now. Widely accepted. That sounds funny. But, I mean, this is very interesting. Now, we get rid of these, and I just wanted to point out real quick the Mandela effect. People searching for the term Mandela effect. Went nuts here in September of last year. I joined the party in March.
So September of last year. So 2015 is when a lot of people started noticing this, I guess. It started, he joined in March 2016, I guess. So he must have made this video in 2017, I'm guessing.
When I became aware of this, and it has really skyrocketed here. I guess you could say that it has gone viral. This to me appears like something's gone viral. I still don't think it's gone as viral as it's going to. But anyway, let's look at this here, Logopedia. This is where I go first. Anytime I come across any of these things that seem different to me, I come and look and see if it's just a rebranding. A lot of people are telling me, oh, companies rebrand things. This is just changes. You know, they've rebranded it. No, nothing that I've shown in the last 3 months is a rebranding unless it was an error. I double, triple check all this stuff. Everything I'm showing has always been this way in this reality. We have memories of it being something different. Many of us do. Many of us don't. But many of us do. So it's always been this, 1990 to 98. So 26 years, Skechers has been around without a T. 98 to present. So I like to go back and show these articles. The year 2000, scuff-resistant leather.
Yeah, Mario Tabrine. I think they're gonna bring the social reputation credit thing into eventually, but yeah, they shouldn't. Taking the thumbs down away doesn't make any sense. But I think that's gonna happen like 40 years down the road, dude. It's not gonna be anytime soon.
Casual Skechers with a T. Now, of course, there's articles where it doesn't have a T from around this time, newspaper articles. I'm not showing those. I'm showing the ones where it does. Spring, summer styles available. In here it mentions we have a wide assortment of Nike SKUs arriving daily. And just added Airwalks and Skechers with a T. All right. Here's a 2004 article. Christina Aguilera. She sells shoes, or she did 12 years ago. And she sells, she was offered an endorsement. She was offered a contract to endorse Skechers with a T. There you go there. Jack's shoes. Let's see, what's Jack selling? Jack is selling wild.
So the people that are against the Mandela effect, the deniers, would say that it's just misspellings, that there's just a lot of times that it was misspelled because it sounds that way. And they're finding all the misspellings and saying that it was a different reality. That's what that's one of the excuses I've heard. But no, I mean, I don't believe that. There's not that. It's more than just misspellings in the newspapers.
Rose, Rockport, Keds, Bass, K-Swiss, Grasshoppers, and Skechers with a T. What do you know? Jack had some Skechers back in the day, 2001. And none of I don't see any newspaper articles post like 2008. Shoes, sandals, athletics, Skechers with a T, 2000.
Canada is using the social credit score now? Oh, man, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
7. It's like the newest newspaper article. 9 years ago, I could find where someone misspelled it, right? A lot of people were saying, oh,
thank you for showing up, Melanie.
Well, if this is their job, you know, these journalists, their job is to know how to spell. They write newspaper articles, or someone's got to proofread this stuff. You'd think they know. If they're talking about a brand name, you know, we're not just talking about the word guarantee. Oh, he left off an E or something like that. No, we're talking about a brand. Skechers. You'd think they know how to spell the brand. There's even Amazon postings and eBay postings. I should have included some of that, but I didn't get around to gathering that up in the research. But I saw them, and it says Skechers, and then it shows the correct spelling, like right in the advertisement picture of the person. They just typed it this way because this is in their memory. So anyhow.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, they typed it, they misspelled it that way because it was in their memory. That's how they remember it.
We have Skechers here, 2002. The Daily News talks about Nikes and Skechers, popular sneaker picks. So the final one here is a 2002 article where it also mentions Skechers. And I don't think I'm going to be able to find it here. I'm not going to.
You know what this type of Mandela effect kind of reminds me of? I'll bring it up now since it's recording and while I'm thinking of it. So when I went to school, there was like teachers that we used to like be reading like, I don't know, old books or something in like English class. And they would be like spellings of words that like we were learning in spelling that were like different, like with an E at the end, something weird, an old spelling of a word. And we used to ask the teachers, like, why is it spelled that way? And the teachers used to say, oh, that's Old English, or they change the dictionary every year. I remember I had a teacher tell me that. They put new words in the dictionary every year. They change words in the dictionary every year. That's why there's a new dictionary every year. They revise it or whatever. Every few years they revise it and they put a date on it and they change words in the dictionary, right? And when I was a kid, I never thought much of it. But now it's making me wonder if this Mandela effect has been going on all along. And when they change words in the dictionary, obviously, like we make up new words, they add those. But when they change spellings of like old English and stuff into like new spellings, maybe that's a Mandela effect. And maybe these new word changes are just like modern day versions of what used to happen back then. And what it's still happening. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna keep you while I search for it. Anyway, it's there. You can trust me. But you get the point. So anyway, please vote up the video if you remember Skechers with a T. Please thumb down the video if it never had a T for you. I'll be coming out with another video soon. Take care, everyone.
Yeah. You know, and shout out to Moneybags, man. If any of you guys go over there, just let him know that I've been, you know, giving him shout outs, playing his videos, telling you guys to go over there and say hello, sub him, whatever. I'm doing my best. Doing my best for the Mandela Effect community and everybody else. Every community. Ever since I opened my whole channel, I've been trying to get all the communities on hand. I've been trying to get everybody to come together and figure this thing out. But they're trying to keep us compartmentalized. And they don't like the fact that I'm bringing Mandela Effect to the Mud Flood community, or Flat Earth to the Mandela Effect community, or things like that. Crossing over. They don't like that shit, man. They do not like that shit. So this is a big one. Big one. Jif or Jiffy peanut butter? It's Jif now. People remember Jiffy. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember Jiffy. I do. I think I remember Jiffy. I'm about 30% sure about it. But when I asked my mom about it, I was like, "Ma, do you remember?" Because you know, when I was like, who feeds you peanut butter and jellies? Your mom, right? Your whole life, I used to eat peanut butter and jellies every day for school, every single day. I didn't like the cafeteria food. I was a picky eater. I didn't want to eat that shit that they're giving you at the cafeteria at school. In my day, it wasn't very good, the school food, the Boston public schools. The food was garbage. So I used to have my mom pack me a lunch. and I was spoiled, and my mom used to make me a lunch every day. And I used to get really picky, and I only like peanut butter and jelly. And for like the first like all the way up to like the 6th grade, I only ate peanut butter and jelly every day for lunch, right? I used to switch up the jelly because I'd get sick of it. I'd have apple jelly, then I'd switch up to like strawberry, and I'd switch up, I'd switch it around every once in a while. So I asked my mom, I was like, Ma, do you remember Jiffy peanut butter? Because she's the one who made the sandwiches. And she's like, Skippy? And I'm like, no, Jiffy. And she's like, I know about the Jiffy mix, the Jiffy Pop, popcorn, Jiffy, Jiffy mix for, whatever. What is it? Cupcakes or something? Cupcake mix, Jiffy. I don't know. They have mixes for all kinds of baking shit. But Jiffy peanut butter, I don't know. So when I see this, though, I remember that. I remembered it. But then again, the Jif still kind of looks like that. But this thing looks familiar too. Oh yeah, Moneybags 73 again. I remember this video. He found an actual Jiffy. This is a great video. I hope I don't get creamed for playing it, because this is a classic video from Moneybags, and I hope they don't kill me for playing it. Yeah. Jesus, where is everybody tonight? Things going on in people's lives. Oh, don't worry. I found some.
I was wondering what kind of peanut butter you guys put on that.
That one. What are we? I think believe we actually use I think I mean, obviously it started with Jiffy, but
Shortly after starting to experience a phenomenon known as the Mandela effect, I produced a video entitled The Mandela Effect and the World Famous Jiffy Burger. At the time, I never planned on making a part 2, but recent events made me aware of just how important this famous peanut butter burger really is. In my opinion, it's one of the strongest...
Real quick, you guys that know about computers, should I... this thing that just popped up right here, should I download it or not? Is it, you guys think it's spam? It's probably spam, right? Spam, 100% spam. All right. This is either a driver that's going to make my computer go faster, or it's spam. I don't know nothing about it, so what do you guys think? It could screw up the whole stream, so I'm just going to X out of that. Okay, let's go. I don't trust it. It doesn't look official enough for me.
Pieces of evidence of worlds crossing over and the existence of multiple realities. My initial research led me to discover 5 different restaurants that served a Jiffy Burger, but upon further investigation, I discovered countless establishments across the country that offer a famous peanut butter burger named Jiffy. One of the restaurants I initially discovered was Fanny Ann's in Sacramento, and a few days ago, I unexpectedly ended up there. I had to pick up my stepfather at the Sacramento airport.
That's Sacramento. They have a building in Sacramento that looks like the White House. You see this? Look at that. Look at this one over here to the right. Look at these. Look at this. Look at these domes right here. Look at the Antiquitech on the roof. Quick mud flood. Just a quick mud flood in the Mandela video. A mud flood in the Mandela video. So anyway, look real quick. We got a dome right here. We got some sort of statue up there. We got a lot of columns and a lot of Greek columns going around. Some sort of tech. Over here on the right, we have another dome. That one looks rusty or painted. All right, let's move on.
And before heading home, he asked if I wanted to grab a bite to eat in Old Town Sacramento. As we were walking around the old historic district, I spotted Fanny Ann's. My immediate excitement must have been hard to miss as we rushed over and I said that this would be a good place to eat. I walked up to the building and to my amazement, I noticed something that didn't appear on the online menu. There it was on the menu, a little cartoon.
Boom, baby. Jiffy. It's a cartoon Jiffy. I mean, whoever drew the menu drew it because in the Mandela effect, when it's an artist expression, if it has human emotion or human expression, like a human did it, it doesn't change. So that's strange.
Of Jiffy, a little jar of Jiffy peanut butter with a knife in one hand and some little legs and angry eyes ready for battle. At that very moment, I felt at home. Even if for a fraction of a second, I seemed to experience the sensation of being in my past, more familiar reality. I ended up ordering the Jiffy and had my first peanut butter hamburger ever. It was delicious. I asked what type of peanut.
If you have a pack of hot dogs that's still spelled the old way, Oscar Mayer, you better throw them fucking things out, dude.
Butter was used. And the woman told me that it was Jiffy. And then said, oh wait, I mean Skippy. And then once again said, oh no, it's Jif. Yeah, that's what it is. After arriving at home, I decided that I would call a few other restaurants that offer a Jiffy burger and see if those people had as much trouble as the woman in Sacramento telling me the type of peanut butter that was used on the famous Jiffy burger. I had to find restaurants that resided in a one-party consent state so that I could record their voices. The first restaurant I called happens to rely on a two-party consent state, so I'm not able to play the recording. But the woman I talked to told me that they use some type of American corporation brand, some type of off-brand. So I asked her, any idea why it's called a Jiffy burger? She told me, well, most people associate peanut butter with Jiffy, sir. The other responses came from individuals residing in one-party consent state, and since I'm that one party consenting to the recording, here they are for you now. Hi, I know this might sound like kind of a weird question, but I was looking at your menu and I saw you had a world-famous Jiffy burger.
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering what kind of peanut butter you guys use on that.
Jiffy.
You use Jiffy on it?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
I love that. I love how he just did that. He's like, so you use Jiffy? And he's like, yep. He's like, okay, thank you. He didn't explain it to him. He just wanted to get the answer and be done. He's like, I gotcha.
Yeah, hi. I see that you have a peanut butter hamburger called a Jiffy burger.
Yes.
I was wondering what kind of peanut butter you guys put on that.
That one. What are we? I believe we actually use extra crunch Skippy.
You Skippy?
I believe so. I think, yeah, I mean, obviously it started with Jiffy, but I think we just like that extra crunch a little better.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. I was thinking of trying it out. Thank you.
See, he did a good job with this because you know why? You know what this video is showing me as a viewer? It's showing me that this shit is going on outside in the world. It's not just on the screen. It's not just something that they're doing to us through the computer or through the television. This shit is actually going on people with everybody. Everybody's affected, you know, everywhere.
It's awesome. Yeah. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks. Hi. I was looking at your menu and I see that you have a Jiffy burger with peanut butter.
Yes.
I just wonder what kind of peanut butter you guys use on that.
We use the Jiffy, just creamy peanut butter.
Oh, okay. So you actually use Jiffy on it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Get me out of here. All right. Let me come back to the room. Let me see what we got. Give me a sec. Let me gauge the situation here. Stop sharing. So I have 12 people here tonight. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't care. What day is it today? Tuesday night? We had a very long weekend. Let me see who's here. We got Mr. Super Sidewinder, Jenny T. Murphy, Mario Tabrine. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Real Eyes. Kim Ray, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Melanie Moran, always great to see you. Always great to see you. So then we got who else do we got? Sean Osborne. What do you know about the Mandela effect, Sean? You out there, Sean? You want to come on here and talk the Mandela effect with me? I'm gonna put the link out because I don't have anybody on here with me, and I don't care. I could do this whole show alone. I don't know where everybody is. There was people showing up. I could do this whole thing alone. Okay, I can, but I like having people on. So I like talking to all you. So I'm putting out the link. I have more Mandela effects that we can talk about. I want to smoke. There's the link. Sean, if you always have a lot to say, come on, join the show. Talk about some Mandela effects. Talk about Mandela effects. Let's get on. We'll go over this. Other than that, I need a bathroom break. So I put the link out. I'm going to play a song. I'm going to play another song. I'm going to take a bathroom break. And then I'm going to come back. Is that all right with everybody? Is everybody okay with that? I'm not going to have any problems. Right. Is it going to play?
I know the truth is that I'm on my own in this life. I gotta be ruthless, I know my opponents is right. What is it that I got left in my tank? Bet on myself with the rest of my bank. This passion and hatred, I smash it and break it, and I got my anger and effort to thank. What is it deeper that's driving me further? I couldn't sleep, I was high from the fervor. Haven't you heard? I got a nerve, I got a knack for surviving a murder. I'm coming back with a fever, you'll be believing soon. He's a goon, keep the ethos of a wolf and keep close, but as soon as I see the moon, I'm full of greed and doom, deceiving. What does it even mean in tomb? I got a grievance, I can just leave it, boom. As soon as I leave the room, I'm on his craftsmanship again. I'm an assassin with the pen. This no accident, it's accessing, collapsing on your chin. I got an axe to pick again. You know the factions that I'm in. I've been a potter, poet, a prophet, preacher, a pusher, mostly a martyr. Closer to God, but the closer I get to my goals, oh, it just only gets harder. I got a hole in my soul, synthesizer like most of Nevada. Maybe I'm supposed to just stay down and die. Maybe I'm supposed to do nada, but live with the karma that ain't even mine, and rose from the ghost of my father. The focus that jolted you out of Georgia's time, that you leave your demons behind, thrown in the garbage, on what you gotta. This is a journey of freeing your mind. Lonely survivor, feeling the tear of the thorn. That's where the spirit is torn. This is a serious wrong. All of this wrath, now I see where it is born. This is a tool, this is the fuel. This is the world, so vicious and cruel. Sick and abused, give me the match. I got the flame to the wick and the fuse. Left with a desperate resolve, burn like the will of the sun. It's been a desolate haul. I got a feeling that I'm feeling no pressure at all. This is the thrill of the hunt. This is my testament, dog. Now there's redemption involved. Odds are 1,000,000 to 1.
Day.
What's up, Singe? How you doing, man?
One time at space camp, they said that we could be astronauts if we agreed to bend over on command.
That sucks.
I didn't agree.
So they kicked you out of space camp?
They censored me.
Oh, they censored
Everywhere I
you.
go, I'm getting censored. It's crazy.
Where are you getting censored?
Like right now. See, they just muted me. See that?
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't hear
Crazy.
you. Yeah, it's nuts.
You know what else crazy? Me, I'm quite insane, or so they say. Right on. What are we doing? Where am I? Oh, I'm on the internet. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
We're just
It's
crazy
like
people.
teleporting. We're kind of like teleporting in a way. I'm like, I'm right.
What? I wonder if we got Odyssey going tonight. I think we got Odyssey going. Shout out to everybody over at Odyssey.
Odyssey. Should I go on to Odyssey?
Yeah. See if we have any people on Odyssey. Go ahead. Give them a shout.
Oh, I mean, so I could be the one person.
We gotta build up Odyssey. Everyone needs to listen. I know the majority of people are on Boston Ray Mudflood Adventures YouTube channel, but we are also on Michelle L2. You need to sub that channel because this channel could be gonzo. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna be scrambling. You need to be subbed to Michelle L2. You need to be following us on Odyssey for the streams that they take down. All right. And you need to follow me on BitChute because I upload all kinds of shit. I upload all kinds of shit to BitChute that doesn't even have nothing to do with this.
You can't have BitChute without Bitch.
I have other things going on in my life that I upload to BitChute that have nothing to do with what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm compartmentalized. Okay.
So we go to Odyssey? Okay.
Yeah, go
That's
to Odyssey.
The one with the little astronaut as their logo.
I know. What's up with that? Why do they get the everyone's like, go to Odyssey and it's an astronaut with their but like I almost had this discussion last night with somebody, right? Okay, so I'm a flat earther, right? Singe, let's get into this. Let's get into this real quick.
That's a good song. That little kid. I'm a flat earther.
I believe the earth is flat, but I don't believe it's flat. I believe it's a topographical plane. Okay. It's flat.
We see too far, yes.
But what I'm saying is, all right, I know I don't just believe it's flat. I proved it to myself. I know it's flat.
I mean, we see the right distance. We see too far.
I could go over every which way with you. I think it's flat right now if you want. I could friggin' go. We can go back and forth for hours about how flat this fucking place is, right? But the truth is we both know it's flat, right? We both know the earth is flat, right? So
well, we know what we know is that the shape that we've been told is the incorrect shape. That's what we know.
That's what you know. I think it's flat. So either way, we both
So you think
we're both on to the same
we know
shape.
as far as we can see, yes.
It's flat.
It is
it's flat, level, stationary,
yes. Everything we've said,
non-rotating. Yeah.
So that's just don't really the water.
So now, like for years, no, listen to me. For years and years, I'm a musician.
There you go.
You all right? Why are they telling me to stop?
I'm trying to get on the Odyssey thing. It's just like Odyssey's weird. Once you start it, it starts up. You can't really stop.
That's an ill song though. So anyway, at least it's working.
Yeah,
so Odyssey's working. So anyway, if they ever cut down the YouTube stream like they did to us last night, jump over to Odyssey because the stream will still play on Odyssey. When they cut it on YouTube, like they did twice to us last night for these Mandela effects that we're going to be getting into, they might cut it again. Jump over to Odyssey. Everyone follow me on us because that's where the stream will be if this goes down. So
it says never mind. It started an hour ago, which is weird. Whatever.
Yeah, I've been starting early. I've been starting at 10:30, Singe. I've been starting at 10:30, dude, because I'm trying to make it earlier nights for us. We get off a little earlier, but we never end up doing. We stay on later. We get on earlier and stay on later now. Whatever. But I sleep all day. So, but what I was trying to say is about the flat Earth thing, right? Is we know the Earth is whatever. We're there, right? And for years and years, I'm a musician. I love music, Singe, right? You're a musician too. I heard it. When you play the guitar, it sounds like blues. Like you got a bluesy type of sound in your style, Singe. Almost, I can even hear a little Hendrix in there. I like your style, Singe. So we're musicians, right? Yeah, go ahead. And what I'm saying is, right, I love music, right? I love
I've
music.
had this shirt for 10 years and I never wore it. So tonight's the first night I wore it. So there you go.
Let me finish this for 1 second though. So music,
Go.
you know how music has colors in it? You ever hear like colorful music? Like you don't see the colors, you hear colors. Have you ever heard colors?
I've seen colors, but yeah, that's another story. But yeah.
Yeah, hearing colors. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So
Yes.
I love the music that makes you hear colors. I don't care if it's made by a Globee. I don't care if it has mind control in it. I don't give a fuck if it has MK Ultra symbology in the fucking video at this point. Okay? I'll still play it on here because I like the music. I was torturing myself for years and years and years. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to listen to that person because he's not a flat earther. Or I'm not going to listen to that person because he's not as awake as me.
I just
or
got
I'm not,
dated and I got sick of every music.
I'm not going to listen to the Beatles. I'm not going to listen to the Beatles anymore because they were MK Ultra the whole fucking way. You know what I mean? Or like things like that. Like, no, I'm not going through that no more. I'm a flat earther. I believe the earth is flat, but I don't have to fucking cut off the music that I love just because I'm a flat earther. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if it has a low vibration, a lot of people are more sensitive.
A lot of people like the 432s and all that new
no,
shit.
not even that. Just the lyrics, the feel, the way the band is, their ideal, the low vibration.
The music that you grew up with, that you love, that you know, that's inside. Would you?
I dumped it all. I'm so sick of
that
it.
Sucks.
First
that
of all,
sucks. So
no,
you don't.
I heard it so much. I don't need to hear it again.
So you're one of those people.
I hear one
you're
note
one of those people that I'm describing. You're one of those.
I hear
people.
one. No, different. I
you
hear
can't
one
enjoy
note.
music. Wait, you can't enjoy music no more.
Let me finish my sentence.
All right.
I hear one note from the music, and I already know the song. The rest of it, I can hear it in my head right now. Any song I want, almost. Sometimes I have to hear it for a second. And I'm like, oh yeah, and then I go back and I can play it, or whatever. But it's just okay. And also, the stuff they play on the radio. No, it's like the same stuff they play when I was 17. The same exact radio format with almost the exact same classical rock, except for all the new ones.
But doesn't that cause nostalgia and bring you back to the time when you were?
It's lame music. Now I can play it. It's like, oh, I see. They weren't really that talented. They weren't really so great.
Play something.
They just knew how to play guitar and they just knew how to play music.
I'll put you solo. Play something.
Oh. Right? Okay. So I'm working on this one. Okay. Well, I was trying to get a little beginning, right? So there's a lot of songs. They just start out with completely different sound, and then they go into the song. So I was like thinking like. Something like that, and then go. I call bullshit on that. Look me in the eye and stab me in the back. I call bullshit on that. Everything's a lie as a matter of fact. Wait. Nope.
Hell yeah. That's dude.
You know, you could have like 5 different
like
sections.
I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. You're lying to us every day. I like it. I
just
call
saw that.
bullshit.
You
It's
look
like,
me in the eye and stab me in the back.
yeah, you look me in the eye and stab me in the back. It's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
And then you just gotta
we can work with that. We can do something. That's like
how about that for Andy?
Those are all the leads. Those are the leads. So all I gotta do is play the rhythm for you, and you do all that shit while I play the rhythm.
What? Sorry, I'll put it away.
All right. If I can find out the chords, listen. If I can figure out the chords for the rhythm of that song, I could play the chords on the rhythm, and I could send it to you, and then you could play over it and do all them leads and shit. And we can make a song, dude.
And I can concentrate better. Like I just started figuring it out. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, dude.
Yeah,
You just gotta.
We'll figure it out together, dude. We'll figure it out together.
You can go.
We should.
All right. It's just blues. You can do anything. Let's come back to.
Probably just like basic chords. Like
anywhere you want, and then just come back because it's open.
Oh wow! So it's open. So what is it tuned to? The regular. What do you got it tuned? How do you got it tuned? Open.
Probably 432. I do it by ear, and it's usually close to 432. And I don't try to do that. I found that out. That's what I naturally tune to.
There's a lot of songs that I play that are tuned to an open G. You tune the guitar so it sounds like a G chord. You ever done that?
Well, I just go and I feel it. You can feel it how it was like.
That guitar's pretty nice, dude. I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's got some basic tones to it.
Yeah, this one's nice. You don't have any no fretboard markings. All right, so you got to know your guitar for one.
Yeah, it's pretty big neck too.
You can't look at the little bars and then.
Dude, you should bring that
down here.
You should bring that with you to that place where you go and play it outside.
I'm going to.
It's just that jamming, dude, and then you'll be the man. All right, we need to move on. So, all
there's
right,
a Lucidia. This is one, no. Lucidia, whatever. That one.
Yeah.
The famous one. That's like a $300 guitar. Lucidia Artista. Nice. It has a great echo.
Yeah, it's heavy, man. All right, so we're back. Flintstones or Flintstones?
Start jamming again. I should start jamming again.
It's all right. You can jam.
I got my rock shirt on. Hey, the chat, enjoy that? Yes.
I made a whole bunch more clothing. Yeah, they love it.
Okay.
Big White, what's up, man? That's one of my new. That's
thank
one
you.
of my new subs, Big White. All right, so we got we got new subs. So this one, Flintstones or Flintstones? This one flip-flopped. It was Flintstones. The vitamins were Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo! Everyone over a certain age knows and loves the Flintstones. But does everyone call Fred, Wilmer, Bonnie, and the gang the Flintstones or the Flintstones?
What the hell is a Flint? It's a flint because it's a rock. Everything in the cartoon had to do with rocks. Barney Rubble, right? Barney Rubble was his name, not Rebel. Barney Rubble.
Fred.
Flintstone. What was his boss name? Granite something or whatever. Anything had to do with rocks or something.
Yeah.
And it was.
Well, you want to see? You want to see the
impact on the
Let's
70s
go.
and 80s.
This is scary.
Everybody knows that, right? Flintstones.
Yeah. Well,
No, it's not that now.
This is Scarab. No, it's gonna change. You'll see. It's a video.
We just said Flintstones. No, it was Flint.
Talk to y'all about this deal. Seems like we got extra tea in the Flintstones today. I actually got the information or got the idea from Curiouser, and Curiouser, she had put this in her video, and I'll leave a link in the description bar. So away we go to the Wayback Machine.
And for the Mandela Effect people, if I'm playing your video and I don't leave your link in the description, I know how you guys are about that. I'm really sorry. I had no idea. I'm just going through your Mandela Effect database here, and I'm just playing them in order. So I'll try to get your links in, and I'll try to get everybody to sub you. Everybody sub. You see at the top, the Beatle, Scarab Performance? That's Dan. He's been on, I've been playing his videos almost every night because they're on this website. And plus, he's awesome. I watch him anyway. So sub him.
And what do we see? Okay, in the comics, this is from 1978. Let me spell Flintstone. Okay, the Flintstone, and there you go there. Okay, and we go here, and we got our Flintstones chewable vitamins. I remember those as a kid. They were delicious. Probably ate more than I should. You know, they tasted delicious, and yeah, but they're vitamins, you know. So yeah. So if you eat 20 of them, you know, well, I didn't eat 20. I probably eat like 5 or whatever. The thing is that, you know, of course, like, you know, with the Mandela thing, I mean, the boxes and stuff and the items are always going to show the new reality.
Okay? Oh, wow. He's live right now.
But if you go down here and you look, it's spelled Flintstone. All right. So you go here, and there's this article here. I just pulled this one. This is the Boca Raton News in 2005. I mean, you would think by now you get this right. Bill Granick over here. You know, he looks like the dude from the Bears. The Bears. Anyway, sorry, playing around. Anyway, but see, it says Flintstones, right? So you go here, and aha. So what is this?
We've all been completely, utterly brainwashed by TV commercials and shows.
I know. That's what you see going on.
And you know what they're saying. Now, I had a buddy, he pointed that out to me one day. He didn't watch TV when he grew up, or currently. He was kind of like a bummy guy, but he was really, now I know, I got to go back and talk to him. But he's Anyway, he's like, hey, have you noticed that everything everyone says has to do with TV shows? And I was like, wait, you're right. I started to notice it. Like around 2010, I started to wake up.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how it's like all these, you know, things that we watched when we were growing up.
Paper. Oh, sorry. Chicago Sun-Times. This is the article. Well, anyway, apparently we got some people dancing here. We got Kristen Johnson and Mark Addy star as Fred and Will.
Wait, I'll tell you in a second. I had an idea.
Rock Vegas.
What's up? You gonna say something?
Which, if we're that brainwashed and we know those things by heart, then we know the other things by heart too.
Yeah.
And so if it's like we know that saying, the Bears, he says, everyone immediately knows it's Saturday Night Live. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing for all these changes. We immediately know. It's like, so that's pretty good proof that our minds are on. Our minds are not stupid. We're not misremembering because we remember the other stupid crap.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Money bag. I put their links in. I'll press play.
I just heard myself say stupid crap. I shouldn't swear. I gotta remain all like
very interesting that they would
cherub, like a little cherub. I don't swear.
Oh, I just figured something out, Singe. When you go to talk, I can lower it like this, and then you can talk, and people can hear you, and I can just put it back up.
Are they new?
And then when you talk, I can go like that, and you can talk. And I go like that, real quick. Boom, boom. There you go. I'm figuring it out, Singe.
That's weird to me. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm such a pain in the ass for everybody.
No. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my job. I just don't do it correctly. Oh, man.
We got some more comics. Flintstones. This is 1978 again. The Virgin Island Daily News. And there you go, guys, right there.
All right, so
go over here to eBay. We're looking at eBay. We got the people remembering Flintstones because they got the pebbles here, and when they put it in to sell it, they spell it the old way. A lot of people doing it. Once again, obviously, this is ingrained in our memories. It is something that people remember, and not in all cases, of course, because here's somebody with the Flintstones stuff figures, but they're probably like, I don't know, maybe they saw the new word. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that actually is not the T.
I don't want that shit.
I did see one that had it on there though. Where is it at? There's one somewhere around here. Hold on. Somebody spelled it wrong. But anyway, my point is that a lot of most of these, as you can see, are there. Now they also have. You also can search for the Flint FL, FLINT, and it'll also come up with more Flintstone stuff. But there's a lot of people that put the spelling the other way. So there you go. And it's just interesting to me that
all right,
so many people get it wrong.
I'm not gonna play this whole video because I'm not gonna do it. All right, so we got so you get the point. The Flintstones, it was Flintstones, it flipped back and forth, bamboozled. And there's a whole other, if I can get to this, let me see, it's the test, featured, news. Look at this. Let's see if this comes up. Look at this, Mandela Effect news. What's this? Oh, not this guy. Breaking news, the Mandela Effect confirmed, Mandela Days. When is this from? August 2020. So this website hasn't been updated in a long time. What? TikTok user has magic Mandela Effect phone? I don't know. That's probably bullshit. Yeah, this is, I get it. All right, give me a second. So featured, what's this? The origin of the Mandela Effect. Can the past change? You talk about CERN. I'm just trying to see what else is on this website. Oh yeah, this is the test, I think. Take the Mandela Effect test. Are you Mandela affected? No, I'm not taking the test. Reports. I'm just going through this whole website. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh yeah, so look at this one. This is what I was looking at. So these are like reports, new reports of stuff, like July 2021. They're asking people, like, do you remember if John McAfee died in 2012? The Wild Man of Software. I don't know. Wine into wineskins or bottles. We already went over this. The man in the iron mask. The man in the iron mask wore a cloth mask. The man in the iron mask wore an iron mask. Now the man in the iron mask wore a cloth mask. I don't know. That's kind of weird how everybody's wearing cloth masks and now the man in the iron mask is wearing a cloth mask. That's weird. Roman thumbs down. The Roman thumb down signal meant die. It meant live. It means live. That's weird.
Let me think of a pun. The man in the. Hold on a second.
Yeah? All right, well, the portrait of Dorian Gray. is now the picture of Dorian Gray. Never was the portrait of Dorian Gray. Oh, look at this. Michelangelo David's eyes has heart-shaped pupils now in the eyes. You see that?
Got it. The Man in the Mandate Mask.
What's that?
That's the new title I just gave the show. No longer the Man in the Mandate
Mask. All right. I don't know what this one is. There's so many here. Look, I could just keep going. What is this? What is this? Scary Movie 2. Take my strong hand. Take my little hand. He used to say, take my strong hand. Now he says, take my little hand. John Denver's plane crash into the sea. Before it used to crash into a mountain. Now it crashed into the sea. Weird Al Yankovic died in March 2021.
I just remember he crashed. I don't remember the details of the crash.
Weird Al Yankovic is not. They're saying he died, but now he didn't die. I never remember.
Well, that happens a lot. People hoax that stuff a lot.
Yeah, I know. You're right. People do.
And
that does happen.
He's cool. That guy was cool. Like that guy.
This is the one that is weird. This is a Bible change. I was asking Salem Fan Man about this earlier because I wasn't sure. All right. So check this out. The ear of a soldier was cut off when Jesus was arrested. The ear of a slave was cut off when Jesus was arrested. So before they crucified Jesus, Paul cut off the ear of a soldier. But now it's the ear of a slave. In the Bible, it changed to the ear of a slave was cut off. It's a little bit different because, like, if you think about it, they were trying to grab Jesus and grab him up and bring him to the fucking cross and crucify his ass. And they were going to beat him and everything else. And Paul was trying to help him, and he cut off the soldier one of the soldier's ears, right, with a sword or whatever. So now he cut off a slave's ear. That's worse. But we don't know if it was an accident or what happened. Like whoops, like he accidentally hit a slave by accident. He's swinging a sword around.
Yeah, swords are badass. I think they're a pretty cool way of keeping the peace because you can't you can accidentally do for swinging, right, in a way, but the intent has to be high before you just go beat someone up. The intent to do this with your finger could be like so minuscule, you don't even have to think. And then after you do, you're like, oh my God, I didn't mean to do that. Because your intent is so low. But if the intent has to be super high, you meant to do it. See what I'm saying? So yeah, the swords were the great way of keeping the peace.
Were fleas or rats responsible for the Black Death Plague? I don't even know if we should get into this. What do you think, Sid? It sounds like the same thing with the bat, right? The same fucking story, right? Like, all right, like they're saying fleas were responsible for the Black Death Plague of, when was it? All right, you know what? I can't touch this. I'm moving on. You guys get my point. Larry, if you don't get my point, if you don't get my point, we'll talk about it one day on Odyssey. we are on Odyssey, but we got to go on Odyssey alone and talk about it. All right. Larry King was legendary U.S. chat host with a career spanning many. Larry King died. He died so many times. Look, he died in 2010, 2013,
Larry
2019.
I think he was dead on the air for many years. He's like a talking corpse.
How long is a goldfish's memory?
3 seconds.
Goldfish have a 6-second memory now, baby.
And I found out it's way untrue. They remember longer than that. I found it out it's untrue. I forget where I read that or heard that they respond to different people that come into the room differently that they hang out with, and they send another person in the room that's new that doesn't respond, but they send in the person that hangs out with it. They respond differently.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
All right. Well, we covered
Feed
a
it
few
or-
more there. All right.
They probably have some type of
You know,
memory
I don't know.
where
about
it's just
you.
like they don't know what it's like more of a program. Who knows? They're cool though. They're beautiful.
This is a big one. Oh, Pythagoras. Pythagoras isn't on our side, is he? It sounds like a joke.
Was
Who
I
invented-
correct? It used to be 3.
Wait. It sounds like a joke. Who invented the Pythagoras theorem? Certainly, the name popular today comes from the famous Greek mathematician, but of course, the formula itself is under question. Most people who studied the level of mathematics at school who have been taught the familiar square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of adjacent side of the right-angled triangle, or perhaps more familiar, a squared b squared equals c squared. However, the idea wasn't known about before Pythagoras cannot be true, since it's referenced in many works predating him for many years in several situations. So Pythagoras didn't invent the Pythagoras theorem anymore. Where the polar caps of Mars always known. Mars, I don't know. I'm not even going to touch that. The Wizard of Oz. Did the Tin Man wear a shirt and tie? Dude, there he is with no hatch. He has a hatch now in his chest. And he has a bow tie right there and a shirt and a collar. Did Braveheart wear a kilt? They'll never take our freedom. He did not wear a kilt.
Know that. How would I
don't know
that?
that either.
They didn't teach us anything at school.
I don't even know who Braveheart is. Is Jingle Bells a Christmas song?
It's that one actor guy.
No, Jingle Bells was not always meant to be a Christmas song, okay? All right. Last witchcraft trial in England.
Is it Batman Smells? Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
This looks interesting. Look, Joe Hunt. Last witchcraft trial in England in 1744. Last witchcraft trial in England was in 1944. The idea of witches goes back thousands of years. The world over has gone many times. One who seems to process supernatural powers is some kind of outcast, or even more often is just on the wrong side of the superstitious mob. Can be classed as a witch. Modern society tends to scoff at witchcraft as mere historical quirk, but in fact, it's seen as a real issue in several countries today. The term, which over 1,000 years old, came from England. It comes from an even older Wicca and originally described men. All right, whatever. What's this? Colossus Rhodes statue straddled the harbor. Look at this, dude. The Colossus of Rhodes did not straddle the harbor. One of the 7th wonders of the world. Have you ever even seen this thing, Sanji?
No, what? I mean,
what the
there's
fuck?
a lot of things. First of all,
it looks like a Statue of Liberty with his legs open.
It looks like he's taking a leak in the ocean.
Like he's gonna, no, it looks like he's about to take a dump on that boat, dude.
Number one or number 2? Who's doing it?
Yeah, number 2, a dump. The show's gone to shit. All right, we're going back. All right, so we looked over the reports. What's the forums? Let's look at the forums. This is an interesting website. Please log in to make posts. Yeah, all right. So these are everybody making announcements. This Mandela effect community is huge. Huge. Look at all these people making comments in here. the holographic universe, discussion. There's all kinds of shit going on in here, guys. I don't know whose website this is, but I like it. I stumbled upon it. All right, let me see. Let me go back to what's this? Where was I? Data. No, featured. Yeah, this is where it was. What time is it? 12:30. We still got a lot to go. Towards list. All right. So let's see, where were we? Back to the list again. All right. So we got that. Rod Sterling, we did that. The Bolton Dinosaur, The Great Pyramids, Mona Lisa, Sex in the City, Jiffy, Flintstones, Beam Me Up, Scotty. We did it. What you want to cover? The Sinbad movie, Shazam?
Let's see. For me, that would be. Oh yeah, sure. Let's see. Shazam,
I don't remember it. I remember him being a genie. I remember him being a genie. But they're saying that people remember this movie.
And it's different. It's Shaq.
There was a movie called Shazam. Shaq has Kazam with a K. Kazam. They're trying to say Sinbad was in a movie. They're trying to say Sinbad was in a movie. Yeah.
They put out so much crap stuff. I can imagine there would be a Shazam, but there was a Shazam.
I don't know about this.
I don't know
I'll tell you. I don't know, but I'll play it.
I don't know for sure, but that one really doesn't affect me, but just slightly. And the evidence I see has pointed towards it.
So this is Moneybags again, huh? Let's see.
Hello, everyone. How you doing today? Moneybag 73 here, or Shine the Light 73 if you're watching me on my other channel. Just got home from a father-son camping trip, so been away for about 5-6 days. And I noticed the buzz over the last few days was the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz with a pistol. I don't remember that. My aunt, whose name was Dorothy, that was her favorite movie ever. She just passed away a few years ago, so be nice to ask her what she thought, but, you know, she could say that, yeah, he always had a gun. So that's how the Mandela effect works. I don't recall a gun. It seems kind of weird. Or the other thing the lion's holding, like the bug spray thing, the giant, looks like a hammer, but it's a bug sprayer. I don't remember that. I've seen the movie a handful of times, but so that was kind of odd. Today, we're doing voting video number 19. Sinbad, who I recall being in a movie or a television series, seems like a movie in the early 90s where he played a genie. I have a vision of him right now. Maybe it's like a yellow genie hat and a yellow and orange outfit, big loop earrings. And I'm not confusing this with Kazam, where Shaq played a genie. I'm quite aware of this. This is not.
Yeah, this is what everybody's trying to say, that we're confusing it with Kazam.
What I'm confusing that with. I have a clear image of Sinbad as a genie playing a movie. So thumb this up if you agree with me. If you remember Sinbad playing a genie.
You're confusing me with someone who gives a shit.
Well, you never heard about this one before, Singe? You never heard about Shazam not existing?
I was saying to people that I said that you're confusing it with that.
Yeah.
I was saying,
well,
well,
you know
you're
about this, right?
Me with someone who gives a shit.
This is old. This is old shit, right? You remember this when this came out?
Yeah. You know, teenagers or early 20s probably
sounds like familiar to me. Definitely, it doesn't really impact me.
My mom had seen Sinbad in a restaurant once. I remember her saying that. So I had asked her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing him in the restaurant. We said hi to him and this and that." So she knows who he is. I said, "Do you remember him playing a genie in a movie?" And she said, "Yes, I have a memory of that." And I said, "Well, that never happened." So there was a question and answer thing here somewhere in 2014 called AMA. I'm not going to hold a whole lot of.
Let me say something while I remember.
Yeah.
Sinbad.
Yeah, go ahead.
When testing people on these, you don't want to give them the answer.
What do you want to do?
You remember seeing him in a movie that played a genie. You've implanted the answer in them. You have to say,
Yeah.
tell me some
Yeah.
movies that you've seen him in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
You
called
can't, if you really want to get the purity of it, don't implant the memory in them.
It's called interrogator bias. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, you know about
yeah, because when
I
you're
didn't
being
know that.
interrogated by the police.
Oh, they totally do that all the time. That's what they're trained in.
Yeah,
that's right. They totally do that.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When they
Why you don't want
interrogate
to
you,
talk to the guys.
they put suggestions in your head when they're asking you questions to try to get you to admit whatever they're trying to get you to admit. So by
And you can do it right back to them, and they go, "Oh, they get pissed."
But I don't know. Me personally, I'm not trying to trick anybody, but I just want to give everybody both answers, dude.
Sometimes I do.
Right,
And
yeah,
I try to
sometimes
like,
I don't.
I kind of like don't give them the full thing, you
Yeah,
know. But
it
and
depends.
actually,
It
I
depends on
don't
the
really do
person.
that often because I am very undiplomatic. I'm more of a
badass.
I'm a martial artist. Yeah, there you go.
Oh God. So all right. Well, let's see what he gets into. I'll give it a few more seconds. I might not play the whole video.
You know, there's a rumor, conspiracy going around that you played a genie in a 90s movie similar to Shaq and Kazam. Seems like it could have been called Shazam. That kind of comes to mind for me. But anyway, he said it was Shaq, but we all look alike. Okay.
That's what he said. He said we all look alike.
It's a weird thing. You know, he doesn't recall. Well, of course, he doesn't recall because it didn't happen in this reality. He didn't play a genie in a movie. But I have a memory of that, and it's very odd. And I think a lot of you also share that memory with me. Please thumb up the video if you share that memory.
Can I say
not aware?
Can I say one thing about this? Now,
Go ahead.
I remember him being a genie. And I don't remember him being a genie in a whole movie named Shazam. But I remember him, I was young, you know, but I remember him being a genie. Then they found this residue of him playing a genie on a kid's show that used to come on Nickelodeon called All That, where he was like a guest host one time and he played a genie in its residue. And they're saying the reason why he played a genie on that show is because he just had done the movie Shazam, and that was him. He was pretending he was the genie. And then other people were saying, no, you remember him as a genie because you saw that episode on Nickelodeon when you were a kid. That's another thing. All right, let's go.
I guess you could.
Yeah, he did a whole thing where he denied it and stuff, which was like suspect also. But it's like he knows it's true, but he doesn't want to admit it because
when they ask him the questions.
It's like you don't want to admit you're a flat earther because you'll lose all faith. You know what I mean? So they can't admit anything. They're just like, gotta play along, gotta play the game.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, let me press play.
Well, I guess you would have to thumb it down if you don't know. If Shaq never played a genie for you ever in a movie, I guess you would have to thumb this down. But voting video number 19. I mean, I could do 100 of these. This is just incredible. I like continuing to go back and look at the other ones. I think Kit Kat still is overwhelmingly one of the biggest.
Is he going to show anything else?
You know, my Zimmerman, he said,
all right, we'll get out of here.
Andrew Zimmern. And I said, yeah, Andrew Zimmern. I asked him about Bizarre Foods. And
thank you, Moneybag. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Did C3PO have one silver leg? We looked at that the other night. Charles Schultz, we looked at that. Gandhi, the spelling of Gandhi. How did you spell Gandhi, Singe?
Ghandi. Gandhi. Ghandi.
It's not spelled like that no more.
Really? I met his grandfather. I mean, his grandson and his grandfather. I met his grandson, and he was just like meeting Gandhi. It was pretty cool. Really nice guy.
And he spelled it with the, and you remember him spelling it with the H somehow?
Yeah, that's how.
Look, it's spelled with an A now. Now it's always spelled Gandi.
That's cool. I'm from the old world. Yes, I'm from the other place.
It changed. Who's this? Juan. Let's see. This guy knows Juan Martinez. Give him a chance. Let's put him on full screen. There you go, Juan. Take it away on Gandhi. With his Iron Maiden shirt.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Juan. I want to talk to you about personal Mandela effect. I posted on Facebook last time that I named my daughter Zandy, Chandy, and I will tell everybody, yeah, her name is Zandy, just like Gandhi, but with a Y at the end. And and as it turns out, now Gandhi, his name is the H is at the end after the D, and I've never seen it that way before, you know. So, anyways, this is my first ever Mandela Effect video and explanation on YouTube. Check it out. It's a lot of proofs out there that Gandhi spells with a GH, not a DHI. All right, peace out.
All right. So that was it. Good to hear from you.
That's
That was
cool. I
good.
hit home for him because he named his daughter like that. That's pretty cool. Well, you named her wrong.
Yeah, he was just.
Everything's changed. Oh, okay. Not everything's changed. Many things have changed.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's an interesting one. I just thought of too. Is it all these time?
yeah, there's big, just like
you know the time telling movies, the paradox. Like you can't change if you go back in time. You don't change anything because you'll change time forever. So maybe someone changed something somewhere. Like they kicked the pebble.
What about those? What do you think about? What do you think about?
Pebble, and that
What
was
do you
it.
think about psychics? What do you think about psychics? Psychics and psychics. What do you think about psychics?
I think there are many real ones, and I've seen people that were psychics that had psychic experiences. People I knew and trusted.
So what? They could look into the future and stuff.
No, they
We gotta do a
would
show.
premonition. You know, I've been like, oh, don't get in that car, and then the car crashes, stuff like that.
We need to.
Then there are
There's a
people
psychic.
who do that. That's their
Yeah, there's a
talent.
psychic studio. There's a psychic studio at the end of my street, and they opened up and they got shut down, and then they opened back up again, and now they have like this weird statue in the window. It almost looks satanic. I don't know, dude.
Ah.
I'm gonna take
Get
a picture of it.
I would venture to say that it is. I don't know, but offhand, I'm going to say it's a statue of a god for some religion.
It looks like a little short guy with a cone hat on, like a fucking, almost like a lawn elf, dude. But it looks like a Buddha, almost like a Buddha statue, but it's skinny. But it's not Buddha, dude. It's definitely not Buddha.
It's not the starving Buddha.
It's not the starving Buddha. It's like I'll send you a picture tomorrow, dude. Maybe we could figure this out. Because they had a place like a few doors down, and they were running it out of their house, and then the people shut them down and said you can't run it out of your house anymore. So they bought a storefront like 2-3 doors up, and now they're back up to their psychic business again. And I'm just wondering what they're doing. What are they doing? Are they scamming people?
I don't know, but I'll have to send you some money, $20 to go there and have them give you this. Oh, you know what we need to do?
What?
Hidden camera.
A hidden camera for? Oh yeah, on my body. You mean? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But first, I need a microphone so I can record my music. Let me take a break.
Yeah, we need some hardware. We're gonna get it the next 365 days.
Break time. All right. Let me see. What are we gonna play?
Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Start the uprising. Let's start the uprising. It's time to uprise. It's time to uprise. Yeah. Listen, people, they got us believing we nothing but heathen, scheming, hating each other for nothing but breathing, hating each other for color and creed. When me and you, we one and the same, under the blade get cut and we bleed, and they think we dumb and naive. But we wasn't conceived yesterday. We know the AIDS, they made up the disease, and they tease us with money and greed to make us hunger and feed off each other like some blood-sucking freaks. And the most ignorant ends a publisher's dream. Nothing but whores and infidelity is up on the screen. Real chance of love with else in the creep. I love it, it cheats. These dumb broads should be running the streets. If you think that letting your daughters watch Charm School won't harm you or her in the long run, you're a darn fool. It's so blatant how they're hearing in our minds in plain sight, taking our rights and dignity, it ain't right. Start the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. Start the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies.
I'll admit that Obama had me believing the hype, but after doing the knowledge, I ain't been sleeping at night. Probably the biggest deception I ever seen in my life. If y'all don't read between the lines, and y'all ain't reading it right. Yeah, Vinny Paz just a motherfucking trooper stepping. Nuclear anxiety in the code of the super weapon. Obama and Bush cousins, and that's a true connection. Seizing power and property like a ruthless henchman. I'm in a Jewish temple on Mount Zion, studying literature from the Priory of Sion. Nothing safe, no cars, no planes to fly on. I got a few bulletproof vests to try on. Yeah, but y'all could just remain a machine. It's true lies, but I decide to stay on my ding. You a sucker if you think that the economy killed. Barack Obama 666 finally revealed.
Let's start the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. Let's start the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies.
This means more to me than 16s and 8-ball hooks. So many behind bars before they hit 16. The departed, just look at what the graveyard took. 16 in the clip, one mark for St. Pete's book. It's the hook line, and sink or live fast and die quicker. Replace brother with the so we fire nines quicker. To tell live vision, keep the mind's eye tripping. And the school systems built on brainwashing God's children. More capitalism only mean more problems. Stock market crash, hard times and rock bottom. Huddle masses that never passed through Ellis Island. Wound up experiments, Tuskegee and Guatemalans. Obama's only sending more troops for deployment. Only folks with jobs here work for unemployment. So dig, there's a reason the Liberty Bell don't ring. It's the uprising, lift every voice and sing.
Come on, the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. Start the uprising. It's time to cut ties with these people. Guys is feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise. Sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. True lies.
It's true lies, but I decide to stay on my day.
The America's laws, disorientated by most slides.
If y'all don't read between the lines, and y'all ain't reading it right.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Hey, young world, wanna hear a story? Close your eyes and you can pretend you're me. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys. Who's the god of Cape Cod? Who's higher than hyenas? Who can get away with murder for money and simply vanish? Suit jacket in the casket looking so fantastic. Sweater vest, posing with a tennis racket. So classic, so tragic. Camelot was formed in black magic. There's lots of sinners eating lobster dinners with some mobster figures selling lots of liquor. Hair slick back, three-piece suits, shoes polished. Martha's Vineyard Mansion in an Ivy League college. Secret societies and a sick fascination with accidental deaths and planned assassinations. The birth of a nation, erasing the line that's drawn to define God and Satan. It's Jack, it's Bobby, it's even Teddy. Reversed on my enemies, the curse of the Kennedys. Hey, young world, wanna hear a story? Close your eyes and you can pretend you're me. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys. Demeanor of Joe Sr., overachiever. Won't stop till I own the Mona Lisa with a home in Ibiza. Hear the news flash over the speaker, they killing Kennedys. Keep calm, load up the heater. Bobby slumped on the podium. POTUS is down, we got political pull, probably the dopest around. We got publicists for damage control, Kennedy style. Kill a girl by accident, never see trial. Heavenly Father, please wash all of my sins, while I wash away my pain with this tonic and gin. While I vomit in the sink and think of ominous things, like atomic bombs, never let the communists win. Live from the Bay of Pigs, it's obvious lies when anybody denies all of the mafia ties. You surprised? It's Jack, it's Bobby, it's even Teddy. Reversed on my enemies, the curse of the Kennedys. Hey, young world, wanna hear a story? Close your eyes and you can pretend you're me. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys, the Kennedys. I'm cut from the cloth for the Kennedys. The Kennedys, the Kennedys. When this world began, it was heaven's land. When this world began, it was heaven's land.
Yeah, so
I like the demented part at the end.
see, this
It's
is what
like-
I'm talking about. All right, so
From the-
the flat, all right, you know, I noticed that at the very beginning of the video, they spun a globe. Did you notice that? Now the flat Earth,
Negative. I wasn't watching. I
flat
just,
earthers will be like, no, oh no, buddy, they're spinning the globe. They're spinning the globe. You know, I'm a flat earther too, but like, I still like the song, dude. I still like the beat. I still like the rapper. They spun a globe in the beginning. Mark Sargent was just talking about this in his interview with Stavely yesterday, how they have like people that pay money just to put globes in scenes in movies where they don't belong. Like, you know, like there's a globe on top of like in the classroom.
yeah, that's what he knows. He's describing, look, the Kennedys around the world. That's what he knows. He's not trying to push the globe. He's been pushed on it. So that's what
But
he's doing.
the people that made the video, the actual people that set the video up, that filmed it, the directors,
I think it's cool, neat.
They might be behind it.
As far as they go, like, look, that looks cool.
You know,
Done, right? They
no,
don't
but
go
it
any
could
further
be.
than that.
It could be, but the part about the Kennedys at the end when he's like going nuts and shit. Come on, dude. It's a good
Oh no,
song.
I was talking about the
Yeah.
what heaven sent.
He sampled that in.
From
I know. I wonder where that's
1890s
from.
or 1900s or something, 1920s.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
No,
He
it's
has some
awesome.
good songs. I was.
What do
I know.
It's awesome. It's
It is
weird. It's like
I've
this
been listening.
weird thing from this 1920. Like what? That's
He has
demented.
he has a whole CD about the Freemasons called "The Widow's Son," and it's a good CD.
So okay, so the globe could have been being sarcastic.
Mhm.
There's many things. He could have been pushing it,
Yeah, they could have been.
but
It could have been
probably
someone,
not.
It could have
Probably
been
just
someone
he's
who
very
set
much.
the
He thinks
stage
it's cool.
up. Like the studio where they were gonna film it. They're like, oh, I'll give you 20 grand to put a globe in here. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah.
It's true. That's totally
like,
possible.
Well, like, dude, all right, if
I
you
might
made a,
take 20 grand myself.
yeah, if you
But I
were a
would tell
rapper,
him,
exactly. If you
why I
were a
took 20
rapper,
grand, I'd be like, I took 20 grand because they put the globe in there. Isn't that funny?
listen, when
I
you're a
know it's
rapper, when you're a rapper, your job is to rap. Okay, your job is to rap. You rap about anything. You can make a song about anything when you're a rapper. That's your job. They can rap
I guess I would be selling out.
wordsmiths. So if you was a rapper and you wrote a song about the Kennedys, and then they were like, "Hey, we're gonna give you all this awesome footage to put in there. We're gonna have somebody edit it really, really well. We're gonna put vintage Kennedy footage from like the '60s that no one's ever seen before. We're gonna we're gonna spin a globe in the beginning. We're gonna give you like whatever, like you said, 20 grand or something or whatever. You'd probably take it, dude. Like fuck it, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But
And
then
you'd be like,
this flat earthers are like, no way, no, I'm not gonna let them push the globe. It's like, I know the earth is flat. I'm at the point now where I want to enjoy my life.
like, I know this flat, and I want to get a canoe, but I'm broke, and they just offered me 20 grand, so
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want to
Because
enjoy life.
it's like you can go around and tell people, like you say, hey, I took 20 grand.
Yeah, but you get what
Tell
I'm saying?
people.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I wish they'd offer me 20 grand, but they won't.
I want to enjoy life again, Singe. Like living,
really? I never thought.
living life in the actual world without having to go out and fight with everybody everywhere I go, and about stupid shit, or like I can't sit and watch a movie because they'll show something that's gonna really piss me off, and I flip out and turn the TV off, or I can't listen to any of the music I like anymore because there's symbology in it, or they spin a globe around in the fucking front, and it ruins the whole
That doesn't
song.
bother me as much as
It used to bother me. I
What
stopped
bothers me-
listening. I was in hell, Singe. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't listen to any of my music.
I don't
just
watch this
wanted-
shit anyway. I never did. So it's easy for
I
me.
don't know. I couldn't enjoy life. I couldn't
like
enjoy life for a while. But now I'm at this different level of my awakening where I see it. I recognize it. I pointed it out to you. It was at the beginning. They spun a globe. I pointed it out. You didn't even see it. But like,
I was listening.
I just don't let it bother me, man. And I'm not gonna friggin' like completely change every single thing I do, every person I listen to, everybody
No, I still
grew up
listen to some
with,
old music, but not
all my
often.
friends in life, right? I'm not gonna ditch all my friends, everybody I grew up with, everybody I know, people I've rapped with, people I listen
don't
to,
have any
all the
friends.
music I know.
Yeah, it's easy for me. I don't have any friends. I never watched any movie. I was never really part of the world, so it's easy for me.
Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah, I
All
do.
right.
I completely understand it.
You do?
I just don't have that.
Yeah.
I completely
you don't live in
understand.
you don't live in the city. Like,
I used
all right.
to, though.
If
Wait,
I
was
if I pointed
locksmithing.
this camera out my window and you could see, I don't think I can do it, but if you could see how
But remember,
congested it is out there, like,
Remember, I know the city well, dude.
I don't think I
I
can do it.
worked Oakland and San Francisco for 20 years. I know
I don't know
cities.
if you guys can see out my window.
I'm in the city boy.
Can you guys see out my window? Hold on, you might be able to.
Now I'm on a mountaintop for like the past 3 or 4 years, and it's wonderful.
I'm trying to get a shot out the window. Oh, you see the casino? Look. Boom.
You got a casino in sight?
That's a casino. Hold on. I live right there.
A great part of town, huh?
Dude, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, I don't gamble. I don't gamble at all. But what I'm trying to say is like, there's houses everywhere. You see how that's like a triple decker right there. You see all the windows, and like, dude, they could hear me when I talk, and it goes all the way down the street like that. And there's like, and they're all overcrowded. It's like, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that is nuts.
And the whole place is fucking overcrowded, like wicked bad. Like, all right, it's like 1-bedroom studio apartments, and there's like families with like 6 people, 6 people living in them, like everything. Like, I have like a 1-bedroom and I have 2 kids. Like, everybody's fucking crammed. There's no space.
Nuts.
I'm over here in like this little corner like this, like with a computer. Like, I have to slouch down and shit. That's why I get fucking. I need a
That
chair.
I'm completely spoiled. Right now, I can walk up a mountainside. I could walk around this property and probably see nobody. And I could probably just do that all night long and all day long and barely see anybody where I'm at.
I should open that. You guys can get a little scenery if like cops go. The cops are always flying by with flashing lights and shit.
Mine's trees. I point at, you'll see trees.
Maybe you'll see truth out the window.
I was playing guitar earlier though, so I know the neighbors could hear that because up here you can hear everything. It's just like travel. So it's kind of like, I love it. Yeah. I can watch one of your videos where you go to town or whatever. And that is more, I see more people in 20 minutes of your video than I'll see in a month sitting up here or a year sitting up here.
my dad said to me today, I watched your video of you on the bus and I don't know, what's up, Bill?
Oh, Bill's
yes,
here.
Bill Miller's here. Yeah. So my dad was like, I watched your video of you with the bus driver today. I don't know which one he watched. There's so many of them, but he's like, you actually sounded like you were angry. My dad was like, don't let them get you angry. You know, just don't wait. My dad was like, just don't do it. My dad told me he went to wherever today and they told him to do it. They gave him one. He took it from them and just didn't put it on, just put it in his pocket and just walked around the whole time.
You got the Buddhist thing.
When they go to hand it to you, just take it from them and just don't put it on. That's what he was saying.
Because
that doesn't
harm another one is to harm yourself. So even to yell at someone, to yell at yourself.
Yeah, so
it's hard to remember that. It's hard to live like that. That's why these guys are awesome who can live like that.
The Volvo symbol, the Volvo logo. So now it's like what? That's a male symbol, female symbol. What is it?
That's a penis sticking up. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if one. I wouldn't be surprised if one day this thing turns into this fucking trans symbol. Did the Volvo logo change? Those apparently experiencing the mass memory.
He meant Trans Am YouTube.
Trans Am. The Trans Am symbol, yeah. The Trans Am, the Dodge Trans Am. Volvo symbol as a simple circle, yet all references to it today show the male arrow has been added, pointed to the upper right-hand corner. The waters are muddied with this one. On their hubcaps, the logo didn't have the arrow until 06. It also is interesting to note the arrow is also the symbol for iron. So any kind of sexism reference might be misguided. On a general point, arguing that companies tinker with their brand logos is always suspect. Volvo are over 100 years old. Their instant brand recognition is of utmost importance to them, so claiming they change their logo when it's been out there in the public consciousness for decades without any major car logos, Volkswagen logo. All right, let's play this. What is this? Who is this? Spaced Out Productions? I remember this channel. Let's see what he has to say. It's working, don't worry.
Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video regarding the Volvo symbol. I remember, it seems like I can remember, the old Volvo symbol just being a circle, not the male symbol. It wasn't the male, this masculine symbol. For me, that's not how I remember it personally. It feels as though I can remember the Volvo being in the middle and just a circle. But yet, when you search the history of Volvo, you find that symbol has always been on these vehicles from what we're currently shown. You can see it on the really old vehicles, really old Volvo trucks. No matter how far back you go, you can see the same symbol. Do you remember it like this, or do you remember it how I feel, as though I can remember it? Because apparently they have detailed information on why the Volvo symbol, the logo, is the male gender symbol. If you ever wondered why the Volvo logo represents the male gender icon, you can discover that and find out why. They have the entire history on this and the reasons why. So it appears as though it's always been that way, in spite of what many people seem to remember. And I myself feel as though I can remember it. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention, is what I would like to think, but maybe I wasn't paying enough attention, or just, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to it. But I feel like I just remember a circle. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. Bless you all.
All right. So let me see what's going on here. Let me come back. Let's see what we got here. All right. So that was the Volvo one. So we've been covering Mandela effects here every night for a few nights now. Some of them ended up on Odyssey. Some of them are still up. Some of them are being blocked. Like right after I'm done with the stream. I don't know. So just real quick, I wanted to just show you guys one more thing before I'm going to end the stream soon, but just want to show you guys something pretty cool that I was been working on. Bear with me. My fucking computer's slow too. That's another thing. My computer's starting to get slow, I can tell. All right. Yeah, me neither, Jenny. I'm not sure about the Volvo one either, but I'm going to go through them all, Jenny. There's 500 of them there, and I found other lists of 500 more and 500 more. So we're just going to keep going through Mandela effects every night until I get sick of it, or until I find some I'm working on some mud flood stuff too. You know, I like to switch it up. That's just how I like to do. I like to change things up. I don't like to do the same stuff every night. I just get bored. I get bored doing the same subject every night. I could do flat earth. I've studied all this stuff, but I just get bored doing the same shit every night. So that being said, right now I've been on the Mandela effects. The Mandela effects seem like it just feels right. It just feels like the right thing I should be doing. I know a lot about the Mandela effects. When I came to the community, and I was in the Mandela effect community for a long time, I planned on doing Mandela effect videos. That was my plan. I don't know what happened, how I took this turn, and I ended up in a mud flood community. I love the mud flood community. I love doing the mud flood. I love that type of research now, but I never planned on it. If you ask me where I would be in 30 years, I wouldn't say I'd be in the mud flood community. Ever. I would have never thought that. I would have thought I would be in the Mandela effect community. All right, let's see. Is it gonna work? All right, so we don't need that one. Oh, give me a sec. All right. All right, I just want to share this with you guys. So, you know, in an attempt to try to support myself and this channel, all right, and get my shit together, because I need a microphone, I need a new computer, I need a ton of shit to make this shit right. I'm making some clothing. This is the Boston Ray Classic tee, but the new stuff that I made is really awesome. Let me see if I can find it. If it should be up there. All right, let's see if it's showing yet. Drinkware, mugs, accessories, bags. Let's see if it's there. Yep, there it is. Boom. You see it? You get your COVID Commander backpack for back to school. Look at this. Let me click on that. Boom. You see it? I'm not even gonna read it. Hold on. Hold on. Look, you could get it in gray. You could get it in purple. You could get it in blue. You can get it in that blue. You can get it in white. You could get this. This is awesome. You can get it in dark blue. Look at that. For back to school, guys. Look, you be the one in charge. You tell them who the COVID commander is. Look at the description. Have you ever wondered who COVID commander is under that mask? Well, go back to school with these COVID commander backpacks and let them all know who the COVID commander is. Great. Great stuff. Get it in that color. I'm just showing you all the different colors here. It works with pretty much any color, but there's some pretty hot stuff there. Let's see what else I got. Bedding. Let's see what we got here. You got if you want, you got a nice fleece blanket there. Boston Ray fleece blanket. Retro design. Any color you want. All right, we got women's. Let's see what we got here for women. I'm making more stuff. All right, so look at that. For women, we got the COVID Commander t-shirt with the "We Do Not Consent" on the back. You see that? And on the front, I got to fix this so it shows the front first. COVID Commander, women's tee. Women's tee, look. Boom! Because women like pink and purple. Look. Boom. Boom. You can get it in gray, though. You get it any color you want. Don't matter. You be the COVID commander. All right? You be in charge. So then we got let's see if this shows up. Not everything's gonna show up. My mug. People like my mugs. This is called the classic Boston Ray design. So far we got 3 designs. We have the classic design, like that. We have the COVID Commander design. Singeman has been a huge part of this. Hugh TV is here. What's up, Hugh? I was just about to end the show, but thanks for coming though. I'll stay on for a little while. Talk to you. So I'm showing off my new COVID Commander stuff. Are you watching? Look at this. Dr. Fauci is COVID Commander. You see? These are my new t-shirts, Hugh.
So where does Dr. Fauci go? Where does Dr. Fauci go?
It's not a social thing. You isolate, you know?
Nah, you know what? I smoke a lot by myself. I don't think it's a problem.
No?
No, because...
Isn't it more fun to smoke with people, though?
I guess it depends who you're smoking with. But, when I smoke by myself, a lot of it is... it gets me into a contemplative state, I can focus better. And it's not just me sitting in the room smoking and getting high for no reason. It's not like that, bro. I use it for my benefit, for the benefit of my creativity. Just be able to think outside the box, bro.
Yeah. I feel you.
My joints are getting better.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's a good one. Yeah, I was gonna do a blunt rolling thing on here just today, but I don't know. I'll do it next time.
What's up, Jenny? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't been on actually YouTube in a long time.
How long has it been, Hugh?
Since I got censored and kicked off. I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months now. It could be shorter, but I haven't even been watching any truther channels, believe it or not. The only person who I really stay in tune with is Brian Stavely, maybe Christian as well. Sometimes you, Ray, but I'm mainly off. I don't really tune into Karen's show anymore. With that debacle going on, it's really silly. And
I don't want to get pulled into it.
What I'm very disappointed in the truth community right now. And who am I, right? I'm nobody. However, I feel that a lot of people are showing their true colors, and maybe that's a good thing. But
Yeah, the community right now is different than it was when I first found it. I don't know. It was like more when I found it. It was more of a spiritual based community. When I found the flat Earth, right, Hugh. The reason why I love the flat Earth, the reason why I loved being a flat earther, and I still am a flat earther, but the reason why I liked it so much is because it made me feel closer to the Creator, to God, because it made me feel that it made me believe that we are in the center. This place was created for us. The sun and the moon and stars are up there for us like a clock, so we could tell the time and the changing of times, like the Bible says, right? It's all connected to the Bible, and it made me feel closer to God, and it woke me up. But then, like you got people in the flat Earth community who are saying things like there is no God, or they don't believe in God. And that's all right. You can believe in whatever you want, dude. I'm not hating on people for their beliefs or persecuting anybody for their beliefs, but that kind of turns me off because it just makes me not want to, I don't want to be part of that. I want to be part of it because it brought me back to a spiritual awakening. It made me clean up my life. It made me sober up. I stopped doing drugs. I stopped hurting my body except for smoking weed, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but
you don't know if it's good or bad?
I'm not sure, dude. It could be bad. It could be bad. I don't want to really get into the whole rigmarole and the benefits and it could be bad, dude. Because we were brought up to taught that it was bad. But now, things are changing and they're making it legal and they're finding ways of using it for beneficial things. But there still could, there's pros and cons, dude. There's pros and cons. Like it does good things for you, but it could be doing bad things for you too.
Like what?
At the same time.
Like what?
I don't want to say the C word.
I
can't say the C word on here.
Why?
No.
You'll get thrown out.
Yeah, they've been fucking with me. They've been fucking with me bad, Hugh. My channel is really, really fucked. They're like, I think I have people watching it, and they're like, any little thing I do, they're like ratting me out for stupid shit. And they blocked my stream from last night after it was up all day. It got almost 200 views. Why didn't they block it last night? Why did they leave it up all day?
Bro, I'll tell you from experience. Once you get on the 1 strike mark, it's a slippery slope from there. Number 2 and 3 is just right around the corner, and it's really nothing that I don't know, dude. Once you're on that blacklist,
it just sucks because I have until like June 3rd, and then after that I'll be good. I should just, we could always switch over to Odyssey and we can just talk about whatever we want, but no one's over there. But if everybody had Odyssey, I'd be like, yo, let's switch over, and I'd cut the YouTube stream. But
I don't know.
It's all good.
I in the end,
it's bad. YouTube got bad now. They made all these new guidelines. You can't say nothing no more, man. It sucks. I can't even show fucking Mandela effect clips, dude. They're taking them down for copyright. Every little thing. It's just stupid shit.
What is the C word, anyways? Oh, that word. I thought you meant cannabis.
No, you could say cannabis.
It's so retarded. It's retarded. Like, what are we in high school? Like, we can't say words. Like, oh, you better not say that word, or else.
Exactly.
It's because it's YouTube. It's
I've been
not like
saying
a regular. You got to realize it's not like a phone call. It's not like I'm on the phone. We got to remember. There's the whole world is watching. Ready? We could say the C word.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Let's have a party here.
I mean, I don't know, man.
So okay, I was gonna say
they
when I
cut
was
last
5
night.
years
They
old.
cut my stream. They cut my stream twice. twice
Ray.
during the stream. Yeah.
Let me share, because I'm about to blow up.
Let me say something. When I was 5 years old, we
Hold
sat
on.
around.
He's got.
Okay, go.
Yeah, let him share his thing because he's gonna take off.
No, it's good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mine's quick. It's quick. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say.
I'm trying to get it up. Why is it giving me so many problems?
Okay, wake up in the morning to the clear blue sky. Turn up the music when I hop in the ride. The windows down, let the whole world see. Can't nobody rock it like little old me. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I got my trucks and my dickies and I put it on black. Banging Sinatra in a flat Cadillac. My old lady leaning out the whole window. Everybody looking at me walking slow. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. Hey, I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. Okay, one for the money and a two for the show. The three to be a legend, even if I'm poor. I ain't chasing nothing, you gon' have to catch me. And if you wanna take, you gon' have to pay a fee. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. Okay, come on everybody, won't you clap your hands? White folks, do it on time if you can. Sounds good, now here's the plan. Let's all sing together like we in the same band. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. 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 Okay, now we gonna reach another whole new level. Grabbing the light on the run from the devil. Big devil now for you. I feel the sun rising over the living
Hold on! Seriously, bro? Sweet! Come on, dude, time to split. Freaking awesome! Let's go! Dude, chill! I got this!
Yeah.
That's like a huge team of people, at least 20 people, or at least 10 people. That's a big, lot of graphics, heavy graphics to make that. 3D Max.
Hey, Ray, you're muted.
I think that they took like a video game and they just put music over it. They recorded a video game and put music over it. What do you think?
No, what video game is it?
Well, I think it's a commercial for a video game.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Which takes a team of many people to make anything near that. It's crazy. They're like, okay, you're gonna make the walls. You're gonna make some lamps. Okay, you're gonna. So I want you to make all the furniture and all the lamps. Okay, I want you to. It's like crazy. I wish I almost got into that industry, but that is a really heavy. Okay, that explains why, because that takes a lot of people to make a video game.
Yeah, video games are like, it's a big market, big market, and it controls a lot. I mean, the messages through video games, the type of brainwashing that can go on. I mean, and you see a lot of demonic stuff in video games too.
They're blending movies with video games. Now you're like playing the movie.
I sound like an old man, when I say that, but
I haven't played. I played video games when like Grand Theft Auto 3 Vice City
I
was
played
out.
it.
I remember, but now I don't play shit. I don't have no
And
video game.
I played that. The worst part I found out about that game was the people, the actual people in our world that would play in that, and you interact with them. You find out they just, because they're in a video game, they let their dark side out. I guess they're the worst person they can be. When I'm just like,
So Hugh, this is
I can be a hero. I can be even a better person in this video game. They want to be like the evilest person they can be. I'm like, wait, I wanted to help.
This was the this was the Mandela effect list
To the
of
movies
500
and the video game.
database.
With the VR coming and everything like that, it's going to be like you're the character in the movie, which we are right now. So why bother? We're already in a video game.
I gotta fix the layout. Hold on, put us on the side.
Yeah,
you see that, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
The one thing about
so-
Mr. Rogers
so-
is I remember as a child, it was so creepy. The puppets at the beginning were so freaky. Ooh.
Can we talk about the Mandela effect right now?
Well, it's a beautiful. Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. This
No, it
one is
wouldn't be
similar
this.
to Forrest Gump. Life is life. What up? What's up?
Wouldn't it be this? Can't be this because it'd be
No, it's not
this
this.
neighborhood. This neighborhood. It doesn't sound right. It's neighborhood. What's this neighborhood? No, the neighborhood. This neighborhood is horrible, right? No.
Let's see what they got. They got some kind of proof. They got some kind of proof.
Mario says
coming.
GTA dropped the crime rate by 32%. Not 33?
Who is this? Aggro Light Hacker. All right. Let's see what they're doing. I'm finding all the Mandela Effect channels through this too that I never heard of. It'll play.
Remember
Hi there. My name is Blair Reich. I'm a PhD. I like to go study this thing called the Mandela. I put together a paper entitled Exploring the Mandela Effect, Experienced and Recalled Reality, 25,210 survey respondents versus current recorded history. So I put together a questionnaire. I got it out through Facebook to 25,000 people. And then I looked at a lot of the responses that they got. I haven't recorded all of them in this document, but one of the ones that struck out to me was I asked people, is there anything else you want to tell me? And some people said, yeah, there are actually some other Mandela effects that I've seen. So I thought I would go and put one of the ones that's in here that I ultimately remember too, and this is about Mr. Rogers. So this is what we're looking at here is a quote by one of the people that took the survey. It very well could be false memories. Perhaps the creepiest ones was with Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. My mother ran a daycare.
Okay. Let me stop by saying there's no fucking way that a beautiful day in this neighborhood is a false memory, dude. It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood, dude. There's no way this one's a false memory. This is like 100% like Mr. Rogers, dude. Everybody knows this one. This one is so fucking big. What do you think, Hugh?
I think it's obvious that most people remember it as it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor?
Would you be
In
my
the
neighbor?
neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's so easy to sing when it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's like you're skipping. It's like you're skipping.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Not it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day in this.
Like it's skipping. Good call. And then this makes it drag instead of skip. Right.
That's why we all remember it.
It sounds weird when it's
in the neighborhood. We all sang it that way.
Yeah. All right, let's play it. Let's see what it says.
When I was in school, the show was on all the time. It was always, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That is, I would theoretically, it could be a false memory. I do, however, try to keep an open mind about everything, regardless of the subject. And so that's when, this whole Mandela effect thing is that people remember something, but then when they go and actually look it up or watch it, it's totally different. Now I've
remember, this guy said at the beginning he has a PhD. So this guy that's talking is some sort of, I don't know, shrink or something.
Now we're just talking about one of the kind of simple Mandela effect ones where it's like a movie song or a show line, things like that, things that aren't super consequential. I'm going to keep doing these kind of short videos, and you'll see that some of the changes are actually quite large. Placements of continents, that prime meridian has moved, the human anatomy has changed, that history is now different. There's just lots of these weird things that are completely different than what I remember them being. So I wanted, this time we're just kind of showcasing Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Before we kind of blow your mind with some of the big ones, let's just go into some of the little guys. So here's this is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood intro song. Let's go watch. Fast forwarded it a bit. Let's go watch what he says.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
So it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Listen to that again. It just feels so foreign.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
See, I mean, the problem to me is that with the difference between this and it's not just like an article changed. It changes the meaning of the song. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood means that he's only singing about his neighborhood. Like your neighborhood might be a horrible day and you live somewhere terrible and nobody wants to be there.
He's like, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood here. Like your neighborhood sucks. Like where you are, you know.
A lot of the effects do that. Reverse it. It's funny. I'm laughing at the entropy of it all. It just melts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
yeah, go ahead.
Are you gonna play, like, how many videos are you gonna play?
I don't know. I was playing a whole bunch, but I was just gonna do a few more while you were here. Why? You gonna take off, or you wanna stay and do Mandela effects? I can go all night. I got hundreds of them. You gotta take off.
I have to take off soon, but if you want to talk about Mandela effects, we can.
What do you want to talk about? What do you got?
I mean,
any new ones? Anything that anything you've seen lately that's really like whoa, like any new ones pop up for you? I'll tell you a few new ones that I've seen that have been like crazy for me, if you want. All right.
I have stupid personal ones like cookies I bought for years that are new. Some stupid ones that no one would get but me.
Yeah, personal ones. Personal ones are the deepest ones. Oh, I'm also. It's a off topic. Do you guys believe in like guardian angels or guardian spirits, things that protect you, like actually protect you from harm?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, do you like?
Yeah. I
sense that.
Let me tell you what I think, and what I think is crazy. I have so many friends that died, Hugh, that I think that all my dead friends that died young, a whole generation of them, are all watching my back. They're still here. I still hear their voices in my head sometimes, and I talk to them. That's crazy, right? I'm not talking to voices in my head. I hear their voices. It's nuts.
Yeah, but I think you sense them, right?
I can sense them. Yeah, they're around. Yeah.
But like, do you like ever see anything or hear anything? Do you?
I get signs. I get signs, dude. I have a friend who died who used to give me $40 on my birthday every year. Just $40, just whatever, go have a good birthday, right? So he died 3 days before my birthday. So I went up to the grave and I visited him 3 days before my birthday. And I always get sad when my birthday comes because he died. And then like 3 days later, and he was like my brother. So after that, like the very next day, I was walking into McDonald's and there was $40 like right there on the floor. And it was like exactly $40. And it was right after I seen him. And it was it was on my birthday. My birthday was going to be at midnight. And it was 10 minutes till midnight.
That was him.
Yeah,
That's him.
that's what I'm saying, and it gives me the chills. And
Yeah, man.
oh, and you know what else? When I went up to the his grave, I left him a rap. I wrote him a poem, and I left it there, and it said something about I have it written somewhere, but it was something about being in the gutter, something about being gutter, something about the gutter, and then I found the money in the gutter. You know what I mean? It was like it all connected, it all synced up, the whole thing, and it gives me the chills. And he's always around when around his birthday, around this time of year, around September. And it's crazy because he's buried right up the street from me and shit, and I always go by. So I'm pretty connected. I know the Bible says you shouldn't talk to the dead, but I don't know. I had too many friends. I have too many friends that passed away, man. Like a whole bunch. Really.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay, because they want to get your attention, and if it's from a good, positive energy, then you'll know. But you want to avoid the negative ones, right? So, or at least be like, why are you bothering me? Leave me alone. But I feel like there are like real, like, I'm starting to feel like there's spirits like actually like protecting me.
I get like a chill on my back, and then I feel like the hairs raise up all throughout my whole body, and it's like a whole chill that just goes like this throughout my whole body. It starts like here, and it goes over my head, and then it goes down, and I can feel like my hairs stand up, and it's like it's always when I feel like there's a spirit in the room, like, or like I'll hear something move, or something will. I'll hear a noise for no reason, and I'll feel it, or I'll feel like a sudden chill would come by me, for no reason, when it's not even cold out.
Yeah, and even signs, synchronicities, and signs. I think they have like, or something has like that control over like this physical world to like give you these synchronicities and like just.
Yeah, there's a lot of synchronicity.
Mind blowing. I used to be really a real logical person, like 1 + 1 = 2, right?
Mhm.
Which I still am, but you can't ignore signs. You can't ignore personal signs. Not even coincidences, right? We don't call them that.
What if you took a notebook and you wrote them all down? Because I know it happens to me so much, right? That I forget when it happens, right? But if I actually wrote them all down, I wonder if you can make sense of it. If you'd be like, oh, well, that's why I had all those synchronicities, like if you had them all listed in a row, and maybe there's a message. Maybe it's like they're trying to tell us something. The ether is trying to tell us something. I really do feel like we're connected to this place, to the earth. We're connected. We're part of it.
I think really who is trying to get our attention is, I think, our best self, like up in the ether, right? Because we are playing like a game in this meat suit.
Yeah.
And for us to be in sync with the person controlling our every move and to sync up with that, I think that is the goal, to sync up with that, I don't know, entity, right? That wants to give us these signs, because maybe the entity knows more than we do and can get us out of certain situations.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
like the other day, me and my son, I always tell my son, because he loves water bottles. He has like 8 of them. Anyways, I guess he's attracted to water bottles because we were at the water park. And with the water park, there's, you gotta walk up the stairs to the top.
Yeah.
Right? You go down the slide.
Yeah.
Right? And we were like waiting in line. And all of a sudden, boom, like a 40-ounce water bottle. Those really thick, heavy steel ones. It just falls, and like a foot or two away from my son's head. And bam, right? And it could have landed on him. So then when I walk up the stairs, I grab the water bottle and then walk upstairs. And I see like the employees, you know, the ones up on top. One of them was drinking like one of those water bottles. I'm like, and I gave it to him, like, this dropped. This could have been really bad. But he didn't get hit. You know, like it could, if it hit his head, bro.
Yeah.
And we were just randomly in line, waiting in line. So did something protect us? Did something protect my son?
Hopefully, yeah. It missed him by like an inch. I know what you, man. Kids are nuts, man. My kids are getting so old, not old, but they're getting so big now that they're running around everywhere, man. And when I bring them out, my son, you know, even my daughter, she wants to walk everywhere now, and she's so small, like she's so tiny. If I have to be careful, I can't just let her walk around. And she's fast too. My son was running today, and he's 4, and he took off, dude. He ran for like, he was way far ahead of us, man. And I was like, get him back here, and she's like, no, just let him run. I was like, all right, and he just
right,
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yep.
First of all, I have to leave soon. Before I leave, I want to address Jenny T.I. Murphy's comment. My effing tooth hurts. Please pray for me. It's infected and I'm unable to afford to get it pulled. I don't want to die because of an infection in my tooth. That would be the worst. So Jenny, just go to the dentist. Just tell them your situation. They will understand.
Go to the
dentist.
dentist.
Say, hey, my tooth hurts. I don't have enough money. They will work with you. They're not gonna afford to charge you, like, you know what I'm saying? They're
gonna do something. Hopefully.
They're not gonna let you go.
Good call.
You need to
And
go
don't
tomorrow.
be afraid.
Go
And
tomorrow.
Don't be afraid to go.
Go tomorrow and say, hey, I need to get this checked out. Please take a look at it. I don't have enough money. This is all I have. Can you do it? And then they will say, yes, please stay. They will do it. They will not push you away. Trust me. If they
Another
were
thing you could try to do.
If
Jenny,
they were a legit dentist place, they will accept you. Go ahead.
And what I would do is if you have no luck with the dentist, go into the ER and to the emergency room and say, I have an infection in my gum, and show the ER, and they'll send you to a hospital where they have a dentist in the hospital where they can bill it as a medical visit on your insurance.
Yeah. Someone will take care of you. It's you need to get over your pride or whatever that, because I don't have money. Someone will help you. Just ask.
No, the past 2.5 years, dentists are way cooler than doctors. Don't worry.
Yeah. I went to the dentist and they messed up a bunch of my teeth, but they fixed them all, and it's not the way that it used to be, but I got used to it.
It's not getting an extract is not bad. It's a really easy procedure actually, and very, very faster than you think. You know, they just numb you up.
They do it before you even notice.
They wait for a little bit for you to get numb. You don't feel anything, and then they pull it, and then you're done. And then So take antibiotics. You know, don't worry about disability. Just say, I can't afford it. Can you do it? I don't. Just say what you told us. I don't want to die because of. And then they will take care of you. Okay.
You should go through the ER. If I'm on disability too, and and I know how that works. And if I have dental insurance now in Massachusetts where I live, but I know in other states they don't have it. So what you need to do is you need to go into the ER and you need to tell them that you're all infected in your mouth, but you can't afford the dentist. And then they have hospitals. It's usually a state hospital that nearby where they have dentists in the hospital, and they could bill it as a hospital visit instead of a dental visit on your insurance, they're not going to let you. They're not going to let you go with an infected mouth. You can't.
Yeah, or just go simply to a dentist, or simply go to a dentist. Go on Yelp, type dentist in your area. You'll get a good review. Go to that one close, and just tell them your situation. They will work with you. They will maybe just charge you $25. Who knows? Dentists aren't. They're nice. They want people's teeth to be healthy. Mouths to be healthy. So don't wait until don't put it off. Go tomorrow, okay? Please, just do it.
Yeah, exactly. For real. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna end the show, guys. You guys ready to get out of here?
Thank you for being concerned.
TV.
That's awesome.
Your cell phone, your wallet, your time, your ideas. No barcode, no party, no ID, no beers. Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco, no photo, not here. Your blood, your sweat, your passions, your regrets, your profits, your time off, your fashions, your sex, your pills, your grass, your tits, your ass, your laughs, your balls. We want your soul, your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul, your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Tell us your habits, your fads, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits, your plans, your number, your eyes, your schedule, your desktop, your details, your life. Show us your children, your photos, your home. Here, take credit, take insurance, take a loan. Get a job, get a pension, get a haircut, get a suit. Playing the lottery, play football, play the field, snore some toot. We'll show you shrink, we'll show you spook, we'll buy you drink, throw away your book. We'll sell you crap, we'll judge you down. Wanna buy big guns, we'll front the cash. Your soul, your house, your phone. We want 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 your soul, your emotions, your love, your dreams, your checkbook, your essence, your sweat, your screams, your security, your sobriety, your innocence, your society, yourself, your place, your distance, your space.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here, watch this. Shut up. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Here's Mackers, here's Britney, here's Cola, here's pizza, here's TV, here's some rock, and some roller. Watch commercials, more commercials, watch Jerry, not Oprah. Buy a bit of life, from the comfort of your sofa. Here's popcorn, here's magazines, here's milkshake, here's blue jeans, here's padded bars, here's armpit wax, here's football shirt, here's baseball cap, here's live talk shows, here's video game, here's cola light, here's thin morning, here's filter tips, here's collagen lips, here's all night balls, here's plastic hips. Your house, your phone. We want your soul, 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 your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul, your soul.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here's American Gladiators. Watch this. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Here is American Gladiators. Here is 56 channels of it. Watch these pituitary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Your soul. We want your soul.
Cause ignorance was bliss, but now I'm
Broken dreams, I'll follow mine to the end of my borrowed time. I've been walking down this road too long. Got my bags packed and I hit the door. Then I make a stop at the liquor store. Cause my will is weak, but my whiskey is strong.
Yeah. Through the fights, drama and heartbreak, yeah, the winter is cold. I put my faith in the forgiveness, every sinner is old. Flashback when we was teens, just beginning the road. For the lights, camera, and action, and the glitter and gold. For the cane spots, before the overdoses and aim glocks. For my name pop, before the navigator raindrops. Before I started back with the bad habits, I can't stop. I said I keep going, told you I can't stop. And that's what made me who I am, but it did a sin. You can never see through the clouds, my head is in. I was sick and got addicted to my medicine. I was a prick, I kept on kicking till they let us in. And once they let me in the door, it was war with the world. I was sure couldn't go back to before. Ever since we were kids, they said we shouldn't mix. And at the end, we broke something that we couldn't fix.
Dreams, I'll follow mine to the end of my borrowed time. I've been walking down this road too long. Got my bags packed and I hit the door. Then I make a stop at the liquor store. Cause my will is weak, but my whiskey is strong. And it all just slips away.
I'm a man among boys that avoid their own truths. Always down to hang out, afraid of their own noose. No phone booth, can't change an ugly face. Tough stand tall, then we duck when we gotta chase. Making up excuses, but it's all useless when I blame you for the damage that my youth did. Throwing up the deuces, easier to run away, knowing that the rain's always followed by a sunny day. But a vacay's just a break from reality. Chasing a fallacy, back then you're mad at me. Casually, acting like we don't see the elephant in the room, but our friends all see the hell we've been through. And we know a truce is irrelevant. Rip my heart out of my body, there's still a skeleton. My skull and bones represent a throne. I'ma stand strong when I move on. Holla at me.
Broken dreams, I'll follow mine to the end of my borrowed time. I've been walking down this road too long. Got my bags packed and I hit the door. Then I make a stop at the liquor store. Cause my will is weak, but my whiskey is strong. And it all just slips away.
I used to have nothing at all, but my word and my balls. It's the same thing that took me from nothing, dog. All around the globe, so they ask what the fuck is wrong. What's wrong is everything is real in these fucking songs. Sometimes I wish it was an image to hop out of and back into maybe a gimmick to rock crowds with. But it's all the truth and it's something I'm not proud of. Everything I've done, but I can't just opt out of. The pain I have caused, the cane and chop powder. The blame belongs to me, this game is not ours though. Maybe from the dirt, then the flowers grow. I'm amongst the weeds, since the youngster agreed with every need that I need. And so the speed will eventually just not be fast enough for me. It's kinda crazy, once upon a time I was just my mama's baby. Look at how this ice cold winter made me. Winter gave me icy cold demeanor, slightly frozen meaner. Wifey throws me out, I love her, I need her. What else can I do except go drink another liter? I'm not a follower, always been a leader. I wish I had some inspirational speech to read ya, but I don't, I'm just a failure. Worship like I'm Jesus by some, but look at this cross, I'm nailed.
Dreams, I'll follow mine to the end of my borrowed time. I've been walking down this road too long. Got my bags packed and I hit the door. Then I make a stop at the liquor store. Cause my will is weak, but my whiskey is strong. And it all just slipped away.
song.